Well, welcome here to Sully's. It's 1:10 on the 16th of March, the eve of the AIB All-Ireland hurling final between St. Joseph's and Rathnure. Right, so Shawnee's not too sure about who's going to win the match, so he has put £700 each way. So, listen, we'll talk here now to Sully, you've been a next St. Joseph's hurler. What would you like to be sitting on that bench tomorrow? I know you wouldn't be playing, but would you like to be sitting on the bench?
Well, I'm happy with the bench I'm sitting on at the moment, enjoying Cheltenham. I think by the time people get to see this video, we'll be All-Ireland club champions, and I think viewers will have sore heads, including the great Neil himself.
JP McManus, tell him I'm unavailable at the moment. Anyway, I think Doora Barefield, they're like the Cheltenham Hill, they're tough. It's a tough climb, but I can see the finish. Doran's Pride on one side, Florida Pearl on the other, and James C. O'Connor sprinting between them.
And Louis Mulqueen riding him.
A great side. Their county players are going to be an asset to them, and once they have an overall performance around the pitch, I think they'll beat Rathnure tomorrow.
Do you not think that the tight pitch now in Croke Park would it be against the fast-flowing hurling that St. Joseph seem to play?
Well, a lot of the players are used to Croke Park, like they've played there before. Obviously, the three county players have played there, and they seem to like it. And I think Ollie Baker will shine tomorrow. I think he loves going to Croke Park. And with the weather now supposed to be promised absolutely beautiful tomorrow, and with the couple of days that we got dry, Croke Park should be in great nick for a great game of hurling. Should be, as long as it doesn't finish too soon. And there's not 2 or 3 minutes to go at the end.
Thanks very much for reminding us. Now here we have Teresa from Wexford. Teresa, what can you tell us about these Rathnure boys?
Well, what I can tell you is they have a great team, well experienced. It's their 4th time or 5th time in Croke Park, and they're used to Croke Park. Clare wouldn't be used to Croke Park like we are, but in saying that, they have loads of experience behind them.
But do you not think they have lost 4 All-Irelands in a row, and say now tomorrow they're down by about 6 or 7 points? Would it kind of think that that'll be going through their heads? Oh no, not losing another All-Ireland. You know, 5th one in a row to be a killer, wouldn't it?
But in saying that, they have a different team as well. They have 3 of the main teams, the Wexford team on it, so they're quite good experienced players, you know.
Is there any stopping this Paul Codd, is there?
No stop. Hopefully now he'll do 14, or maybe double that tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Teresa. That's great.
Present for Teresa. P45, Teresa.
Of course. Kieran Browns, and we'd like to talk to these 2 boys. Tom and Jerry Fahey, originally from Flagmount, Killanena, Gortavaha. Tom, you're home from New York to shout for one man. I know you're going to shout for the parish, but you're going to shout for the Nail.
Great buddy of mine, from under 12 all the way up, Stephen Kieran. A lot of hurling from the Doora parish, and fair play to Kieran. This will really cap his career now if he can win this All-Ireland.
Yeah, this will be the icing on the cake for Kieran. For a man that has put so much in for football and hurling, I think Kieran is the man. 31 years of age, the old head. And Jerry, what do you think of the St. Joseph's team?
I was very impressed with them. I was in Tulla when they played quite late in the quarter-final, and I was really impressed with them that when they came back. It was quite late through from that they were level like, and there was about the second half, 20 minutes left, and they came back and they won by 5 or 6 points. That day I knew they had something in them that day. They shot.
And I think to go down to Waterford and beat the Waterford champions below like they did, and then to beat Tumivara, and then everyone said that Athenry would beat them off the field physically and on the scoreboard. But they showed great character in the second half against a very strong breeze.
Yes.
Did you see the game, Jerry?
No, Barefield didn't take over. And I was very impressed with them that day. I knew they really came into their own that day. They were great, every one of them, you know.
So you flew in from New York, and you're home for how long?
7 days.
Well, lads, I hope you enjoy your 7 days. I hope you enjoy your 7 days, lads. And no doubt I will see you sometime. Right here now by a great friend of the Nails, Tony Honan. Tony, what can you say about this great man, the Nail?
Oh God, I hope they do it for his sake. He's some fire and he's some engine and he's at it so long. I really hope they win it for him.
He's a great man to have playing beside, isn't he? To see him going determined, 110% for every ball. Like to see him, as I always say, like to go into the dressing room of the St. Joseph's team and to sit down and be toggling out beside the likes of Jamesy, Ollie Baker, Sean McMahon, and then look at the Nail. You know, there's plenty of courage there.
Oh,
great hurler.
He's so committed to win and he wants to win, and I really, I can't say it enough, but I really do hope they win it for him.
Okay, we're here now in Anthony Daly's Sports Shop. We're joined by Anthony, and Tony Considine, the Rose of Clare himself. Tony, how come you're not out flogging insurance?
Well, I don't say it anymore, as you know, Mike, you know.
You're the area manager, that's right. Listen now, story about tomorrow. What are the chances of St. Joseph's capturing their first All-Ireland?
I'll have a great chance being in an All-Ireland final. Of course, it's a big thing for the parish and for Clare as well, you know. But obviously they have come through the hard side of the draw as well.
Definitely, yeah. That game against Rathnure was a real cliffhanger, wasn't it?
Oh God, it was a fantastic game. I remember below on the old stand and Thurles looking at, you know, and seeing that Brady was a Brady fella got the ball, someone, and I said he's equalised it, you know, and the ball dropped short into Kyo's hand, and Jesus, next thing Christie saved it, you know. I thought it was a piece of goal.
But I think the rub of the green lately with Clare teams, well, except for last year, and club teams, that, you know, things seem to have changed to the Clare side, you know. If that was, say, 10 years ago, that ball was definitely in the back of the net, and they'll probably have scored from the puck out as well.
Probably would. They probably won the game by 4 or 5 points. You're dead right. But you know, there's a different belief in Clare teams now. People, any Clare person taking up and holding his hand now from under 14 up, they're believing they're going to win. Not alone do they want to put on the jersey of the county, but they want to win in All-Ireland playing for the county. So that's the big thing now for any club in Clare. Is if you come out of Clare, it's not the county championship anymore. It's who's going to win the Munster Club Championship in Clare. That's the way it's going. But like the one thing I said about Doora, Barefield, St. Joseph's, whatever you like to call them, is that this year, even before the played in day, I see him playing against Whitegate, and I thought that day was they played very well, and Whitegate played well as well. But the one thing that impressed me about them was they're actually playing more as a team. They're playing for one another all over the pitch, and
they're not just relying on the Clare 3 boys, the All-Stars. Like, they have a number of All-Stars club players as well, like Darragh Driscoll, David High, even Ger High playing outstanding hurling this year, and the Nail himself.
Exactly, and if they have to rely on the Clare players, I know they're great players, but they have to have the other people around them. And actually, it's the people around them that's performing well. And maybe tomorrow it's going to be the same way. Like, they have 15 good players, and they have players maybe to come on as well. So that's what a game, that's what the team is all about. It's the same as a Clare, really, you know, that you can't rely on any one individual to win the game. Every man has to look after his own patch. And I tell you, more than ever tomorrow, Doora Barefield will have to do that. They'll have to look after their own patch.
Well, I'd like to say that with all the hype about down the years with Clarecastle and St. Joseph's, I think it was great, our camaraderie, to have Clarecastle offering the pitch this year for training. And I see the first sign up in the county to wish St. Joseph's the best was below in Clarecastle. So I think all these old talk about, you know, war between St. Joseph's and Clarecastle, it's all in the paper, isn't it? It's not.
That's it, Mike. It's a healthy rivalry, you describe it as, and you know, I think our attitude for tomorrow particularly would be like for Joseph's to make sure they win the All-Ireland, like, you know, and then in the first round of the championship next year we'll be trying to beat them again, and so will everybody else, and that's the way, you know. But once they're out of Clare, I mean, you just had to be at. I thought in particular the Toomey Vara match, the sign, the show of livery from the county. You know.
That's right. There was a massive crowd down there, and even in
scores like that, Clare matches we wouldn't have had the roar.
And actually blowing in all the way down as far as Dungarvan for the Mount Sion game, you know, especially after what happened last summer.
For that match,
and St. Joseph's went out and on a very bad pitch with not a physical team as Mount Sion. Mount Sion really hit him hard in the first 10 or 15 minutes, but Doora Barefield just hopped off him, came back in the second half and beat him by about 7 or 8 points.
It was the performance of the year, really, I think, that day, you know. I mean, everybody, I suppose, you know, they won the county final, and they were probably expected to win the county final, and then, you know, everybody said that Mount Sion would be the team to beat this year in the All-Ireland club, never mind the Munster club, you know, and to go down there, like, and they really destroyed them the same day, you know, so, you know, I think things are looking good alright for tomorrow.
If you had to pick one player from Clarecastle, he'd love to be playing with Doora Barefield, and that's, he says, Anthony Daly.
Would you believe that? Many's the running back, I suppose, but it was all shook hands and forgotten about it afterwards.
Thanks a million, Anthony.
Here's Sean McMahon. It's a little bit further out than all the others. Drops this one in. It's there for St. Joseph's. They still have it. Here's a chance, and it has to be a goal. Andrew Whelan. Jamesy just 1 point so far in this first half, adding on his second. However, is John Bugler. Well blocked down by Noel Brodie. Coming away with it is Jamesy O'Connor, being chased by John Bugler. Jamesy makes an angle for himself and lobs it straight over the bar. His first point from play. Joe O'Neill's jersey surely being held. Colin Mullen sweeping it across. There's Andrew Whelan. He's dangerous here, cutting inside. Has a chance of a goal. Andrew Whelan's second goal. Well within his range, would you believe. Put this one over the bar. Here's Shawnee. Hits it well and sends it straight over the bar. Shawnee's 5th point of the match. Himself and Jamesy O'Connor, 2 All-Stars, 2 All-Ireland medalists with Clare, have now scored 10 points in this match. just between them. It's now 2:14 to 1:11. Long puck out again by John O'Brien. Sean McMahon again waits for it. So to Grisdowell O'Driscoll. Comes across to Kenneth Doyle. Well run indeed by Tom McMahon. Going for a goal here. Oh, and a great save by Christy O'Connor. The referee says that is it. St. Joseph's, Doora Barefield through to the semi-final of the Clare Senior Hurling Championship. They were tested at times. Whitegate can go away with pride and indeed with dignity, as they really put up a very fine performance. But overall, the better team won, as St. Joseph's always seemed to be in control despite being tested. And a brilliant save by Christy O'Connor put an end unquestionably to Whitegate's hopes.
Here we are in Knockney National School, and as you can see, it's fever pitch here with all the flags, hats and great colour supplied by Well, Pat, what has it been like this week?
Michael, it has been an unbelievable week. To be honest, we never thought we'd see the day that, you know, lads from the parish here would be walking out in Croke Park. And we were just saying today, like, you know, that it must have started off with about 500 or 600 clubs, and here we're down to the last two. And whether they win, lose or draw, isn't it absolutely fabulous? Yeah. Fabulous for a small parish, like, you know.
And a lot of them hurlers started up here, National School.
That's right, yeah.
And to see that they have gone on, and here they are, as you said, walking out in Croke Park tomorrow with the maroon and white, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield in an All-Ireland final. We're used to seeing Jamesy and Ollie and Sean playing in Croke Park, but now to see the likes of David Hoy, Ger Hoy, Kieran O'Neill, Christie, Lark and the whole lot playing, you know, it is a great, and for these kids to see that at their age is a great experience.
It is, and it's not so long ago, you know, that some of those lads, you know, played in schools finals and lost schools finals and played in schools matches and maybe were hammered, but, you know, they kept it up, and, you know, it's brilliant. And just this week we were looking at a minor team, the minor team that won back in 1990 or 91, and there were 6 of the minor team who were playing tomorrow, like, you know, which is unreal.
And another added bonus is that the weather's going to be absolutely fabulous tomorrow. And for anyone that's travelling with kids, no matter whether plane, train or by car, it's going to be a great day out.
It's a family day out, and it's a great day for to bring a family to Croke Park, because on All-Ireland Day it's nearly impossible to get tickets, but it's great to be able to walk into Croke Park and nearly pick your seat, like, you know. So,
Pat,
it's going to be brilliant.
Thanks very much. I'm going to talk to some of the up-and-coming stars in Doora Barefield, and first and foremost, we must talk to this little man here, Alan O'Neill, son of the famous Neil. Well, what time are you going to bed tonight? 7 o'clock. And what time are you getting up in the morning? 7 o'clock. This is it. Yeah. And how are you going to Dublin? In an airplane. And who's flying the plane? Jerry Mack, I heard. Is it? Is it Jerry Mack is flying the plane tomorrow? No. No. And who's going to win the game tomorrow? And what's Kieran O'Neill going to score tomorrow? Many goals. 3 goals for Kieran O'Neill tomorrow. Yeah. Here we have Sarah Hoy, sister of Ger and David, who are playing on the right side of the defence tomorrow. Well, how are you going to Dublin tomorrow?
By the airplane.
By the airplane. And who's going to win tomorrow?
Joe Barefield, of course.
Is David Hoy going to keep Paul Codd scoreless tomorrow?
Hope so.
Hope so. Is Ger, what's Ger going to do tomorrow? Is he going to play another brilliant game like he's been playing all year?
Yeah, definitely.
And all the Hoys going, yeah? Very good. So it'll be a busy household tomorrow morning in the Hoys. Up bright and early. Thank you, Sarah. So we're joined here by 3 up-and-coming Doora Barefield stars who will probably be playing in Croke Park in about 10, 12 years' time. So what do you reckon about tomorrow? Who's going to win and what's the score going to be?
Joe Barefield and 3-12 goal.
312 to 1-4. Are you sure? To Doora Barefield. And what's your name?
Owen McDonald.
Owen MacDonald. Where do you play on?
Back.
In the backs. Are you a David High or are you a Ger High? Are you Tigerish, bowled?
Oh yeah.
You are. And who's going to win tomorrow?
Doora.
What score?
3-6 to 1-5.
3-6 to 1-5. And how are you going to Dublin tomorrow?
Car.
Very good. And this chap's name is?
Everly.
Where do you play, Trevor?
Centre back.
Centre back. Another shoulders. Another Sean McMahon. Who's going to win tomorrow?
Barefield, no doubt.
And the score?
Score 12, no score.
And if they win tomorrow, you're off school for a week, is that it? Yeah. All right, that's grand. Well, here we have young Blackie. Are you going to Dublin tomorrow, Shane?
Yeah.
How are we going?
Train.
By train. And who's going to win tomorrow, Shane?
Barefield.
By what? How many points are you going to win by?
10 and 5 goals.
5 goals. And who's your favourite player?
Ollie.
Ollie Baker. Very good. You'll be shouting for Ollie all day tomorrow. And we'll be home early tomorrow evening, won't we, Shane?
Yeah.
All right, Shane. Thanks a million. All right. Your daddy is going watching the match at home tomorrow, is he, Brian?
Yes.
And you'll watch it with him?
Yeah.
Glued to the television tomorrow?
Yeah.
And Doora Barefield are going to win by how many points tomorrow?
16.
And who's your favourite player on Doora Barefield? Sean McMahon. And where do you play hurling, Brian? Yeah. Where do you play?
The back.
In the backs. Cheek tough, I'd say. Clear everything before you. Yeah. Good man, Brian. Thanks a million. Shove back a small bit now, right? And I'm going to ask you one question. And I want a big shout, right? Who's going to win the All-Ireland tomorrow? Who's going to win tomorrow? Right, so on 3 cheers for Doora Barefield. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Thanks a million. Were hurling well in the 50s and the 60s, and comparing the team that's there now, what do you think of this fine flock of young fellas we have in Doora Barefield?
Well, they're a great bunch of lads, and I thought we'd never see, and I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah. And what do you think of the Athenry game now, when people thought they'd be kind of pushed around the place, all our young fellas, against these big boys from Athenry? They showed some great character, didn't they?
They were great to hold. They had a great second half against the breeze. I thought they played very well. Hold out against the breeze.
And we're not just relying on the 3 boys, Jamesy or Shawnee or Ollie. We have about 13 other fellas there as well, just as good.
They're all playing very well. They're great lads, all of them.
Here we are now with Diarmuid O'Sullivan, ex-junior hurler, as he says. Barman above in Sully's is off. Bar manager. Off tonight, off tomorrow night, off Friday. Saturday, he says. Listen, Diarmuid, as the man says, you have been involved with these lads under 21 and minor. Would you like to be talking out tomorrow?
Not really, no. I'd prefer to be out with drinking now and all that, but I think there's 2 men being forgotten in all this mentioned. Great Dermot Daly. I'd love to see him get a run.
Yeah, Dermot. That's right, Dermot. Top salesman in Kylie's. He sold, how many hair dryers did he sell yesterday? 4 hair dryers yesterday, yeah, Daly.
2 browns, I think it was, and two whites.
But Dalo has been unlucky, hasn't he, with injuries and illness. He has been in and out of hospital. There will have parts taken out of him, haven't they? Tom's birthday. Come in. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Betty Tom. St. Patrick. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Tom. A dark horse. He's 50th. He's 50th. He's 50th. So that's another celebration we have.
Celebrations might be tomorrow now, isn't it? Very good. Hopefully now. I'll go and wake you up.
And what's it? The Tommy Moore Cup will be here hopefully tomorrow night.
And we're so proud of our lads. I mean, they're just wonderful, wonderful bunch of lads.
Great young lads.
Really proud of them. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
Thanks. We're now in the Rosslevin Arms. It's 10 o'clock, the 16th of March, the night before the big match. We're joined here by Clare champion man Seamus Hayes. Seamus, tomorrow another big day for Clare, and especially a big day for Doora Barefield.
Yeah, it's really a marvellous day for Doora Barefield and a marvellous day for Clare, as I say. The buzz around the place today and tonight around here is absolutely fantastic, and I'd say it's going to be a fabulous day in Dublin tomorrow.
Yeah, and the weather now, the way it's promised, absolutely fabulous tomorrow. It'll be like a championship match. It'll be like I say there'll be 30 or 40,000 there tomorrow.
I said there's no doubt about that. I said there'll be a huge following there from Clare, and talking to people since last weekend, everybody's looking forward to tomorrow. And as you say, the weather today and yesterday has been beautiful. A touch of spring in the air, and it's getting everybody out, and they're all talking about hurling.
And we always, when we look at Clare teams since '95, we look at the Bermuda Triangle, as they call it. But our Bermuda Triangle is Jamesy, Shawnee, and Ollie. And like, of all the games that Clare have played down this past 3 or 4 years, they have been outstanding in every game. And for them to win, I'd say, an All-Ireland club would be really the icing on the cake for them three boys.
Yeah, it would without a doubt, because in addition to being three marvellous hurlers, they're three outstanding clubmen, and they're really turning it on for the club. You know, you'll often hear people around the country saying so-and-so is a great hurler, but he doesn't put it in for his club. Well, that certainly isn't true of these fellas here. And I suppose one of the biggest compliments that I heard paid to them was last Sunday week when Clare didn't perform maybe too well in Ballinasloe against Galway. The one comment everybody was making coming out, if only we had the three guys.
We're joined here now by Father Mike McNamara, new chairman of the Clare County Board. Congratulations, Father.
Thanks, Mike. The glass is wearing off a bit at this stage, as new as it was.
And you're looking forward to another Clare team in Croke Park tomorrow, and another win, hopefully.
We are. It's great, and just the atmosphere around here tonight and all the week. It's tremendous for the parish, for the three parts of the parish, for Doora, for Barefield, for Knockneen. And like any All-Ireland final, I often feel myself that the best part of it is the build-up, the winning of an All-Ireland semi-final. In many ways, it means an awful lot more to players and that than the winning of the final, because you win the semi-final, you have everything to look forward to. The final is for history, you know, and for celebration. Yeah, I would. In fact, when I'm just talking about it out there, that Doora Barefield, St. Joseph's have played most of their games in winter conditions, and tomorrow it looks like the first time they're going to be playing in real conditions, and it's going to be a day for hurling. And certainly, I think when it comes to hurling, they have the hurlers, and I'd be very confident. I would be very confident tomorrow.
Joined here now by the one and only Des Crowe. Des, I just walked in here about half an hour ago. We've been uptown all day today, and the buzz here tonight is like an All-Ireland senior hurling final. I don't know, maybe is it the weather or what it is, but the atmosphere is brilliant tonight.
Yes, well, I suppose the weather is contributing, because yesterday and today are the first real days of spring, and the fact that people are looking forward to the final tomorrow, and the weather forecast being good, and Father Mickey there talking about not playing in winter conditions. It all adds up. But I think there is a tremendous rapport around the county for Doora Barefield. And, you know, we didn't talk much about personalities, but the fact that Joe Considine is so much involved in playing so well for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, and he hailing from Cree, Clare, is bringing, you know, there's always a football element and there's always a football interest, Michael, but there's a personality, there's a very likeable, a very nice young man from that area, you know, in there, and people are talking about him. Now, my work takes me around Clare a good bit, and I have found that in football strongholds, that the name Joe Considine, how did he start, where did he come from? I know, like, that they're a dual club, and if Ollie or Jamesy or those fellas, Kieran O'Neill won a Munster football championship, I might slightly disagree with Father Mickey. My personal view is that, with all due respects to everything that has happened, the tide turned. The key element to our success in the 90s, in my opinion, was 92. And, you know, Kieran O'Neill was part of that. But that all helps to get back to the atmosphere and the music here tonight, the kids. You know, it's the first time I've been in a place where there's been a lot of kids in recent times that has been GAA shirts and jerseys. I know that was referred to earlier on, but there isn't one Man United jersey.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God, you know. Thanks be to God, yes.
Don't let Ollie Baker hear you saying that.
Well, I mean, even in my own household, I have a young man, and he is hurling, football, mad, and very, very involved, and he would be a privileged kid insofar as that he'd be in the dressing room with the hurlers and the footballers, but he is also a Man United man, and the question to me this evening was, you know, can we get out in time to be home to see Man United tomorrow night? But the atmosphere and the way that this Doora Barefield team have been accepted and what they're doing for hurling, not alone in Clare but generally, is absolutely astronomical.
Gets his clearance out, under pressure over the far side. Eamon Kennedy and Larkin Hassett tussle for it. Hassett the one who wins possession, being confronted by Ivan Slattery. Hassett launches it downfield. Another chance here at the other end. Andrew Whelan for St. Joseph's. Turns inside. Whelan strikes it in. And Whelan has sent it straight between the poles. And in the middle, Greg Baker gets the touch to it. Out to his brother Ali. And pass into Larkin Hassett. Hassett in towards Andrew Whelan. Whelan gets inside. Another goal chance here. Whelan strikes it in. Another goal. 75 metres from goal. But Shawnee, one of the great long-range free takers in the game today. Jabs it up. And strikes a good one. It's dropping in and it's a goal. It's gone straight into the back of the net. As there was a real mix-up inside there in front of the goals. As one of the backmen, I think it was Conor Clancy, had back in. And it deceived the keeper, Kieran Dillon, and ended up in the back of the net. So a goal of the soft variety for St. Joseph's, but they all count. This is Joe Considine for St. Joseph's. Evades the challenge of Alan Markham, strikes it down. Andrew Whelan racing onto it. Whelan has got inside the rear guard. Another chance of a goal. A second goal for St. Joseph's. A second goal for St. Joseph's. Martin Murphy, a member of the Kilmaley backroom staff. He was manager of the team this year. He's a selector with PJ Kennedy this year. Well struck inside. Well taken inside by the keeper, Kieran Dillon. Dillon gets his clearance out this side, but Ali Baker is under it. Baker gets it into Jamesy. Jamesy strikes it in, and Jamesy O'Connor puts it over the back. Jamesy strikes it in, and he makes no mistake with this one. Shining into Christy O'Connor's eyes. Could be very dangerous if there's a dropping ball sent in there. This is Jamesy O'Connor. Jamesy strikes it up. Niall Romer. Oh, he failed to control that one. Ball breaks to Colin Mullen. Mullen strikes it in, and Mullen gets the point. Up this one. Standing well back. Sean McMahon, Christy O'Connor and Kenneth Kennedy. Markham fires it in, but it's gone over the bar. Went off the hurley of Christy O'Connor and went over the crossbar. Almost 33 minutes gone in this second half. St. Joseph's about to win their first title in 40 years. They're third in all, and Jamesy O'Connor strikes it straight between the posts. His fourth point of the game. That could be the insurance point, and the referee has called for the ball. St. Joseph's are the Clare Senior Hurling Champions.
You know, by Tom O'Connor, the father of Christy and Jamesy. Tom, it's a big day for the O'Connor family tomorrow.
Yes, it's a very big day, Becky, for the O'Connor family tomorrow. Delighted for Christopher, and especially Christopher and James. It's a great occasion. I'm thrilled.
And especially after the last day, about 10 minutes into the game, ball coming in, Christy fumbles, ball in the back of the net, playing against the wind, and seemed to be kind of down and out with about 10 minutes to go. And the next time we find out, two forwards for Rathnure inside on the 21, only Christy to beat, and Christy made an absolutely fabulous save. What was it like for you, Tom, to be on the stand at that time?
Well, Becky, it was...
Heart must have been in your mouth.
My heart was in my mouth. I shut my eyes. I said, we're gone. But Christopher, as I know he does, he made a marvellous save, and I was thrilled for him.
In fairness, like, you know, you have two great sons, great hurlers, and Jamesy has been getting all the limelight, you know, between Clare But it's nice to see Christie hitting the headlines.
Delighted that he's here. I'm delighted for Christopher because he's been in James' shadow for the past number of years. And I mean, James is getting all the limelight, so I'm delighted for Christopher.
And it's amazing, like, you know, you look at the three boys, Jamesy, Ollie, and Sean. I have said that I don't know many times today, but you know, you have 13 other fellas there that have been outstanding this year for St. Joseph's since they won the county final. Okay, since they won the county final, people said after they win the county final that St. Joseph's would probably get nowhere because they played to the bad, you know, to the bad enough county final, and that probably there were people saying that Kilmaley should have probably beaten Doora Barefield. But since they have won the county final, they have gone from strength to strength. And even, I'm taking away from the three boys, I'm not taking away from the three boys, but the other 13 players on the team and the subs have been outstanding.
Yes, outstanding is right back here. I mean, I know the three lads would lift any team, but I mean, the 13 other, the 13 other you have there, they're great hurlers, every one of them, marvellous hurlers, and I mean, maybe just as good as the three that's there.
Of course, of course. So Tom, there will be great celebrations, hopefully, with the help of God. Tomorrow night, this time tomorrow night, 10:15, we'll be waiting for the team, hopefully, to come here with the Tommy Moore Cup.
Hopefully back in will be all and it'll be on a high. It'll be marvellous for the parish and the club.
Amen, Tom. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. We are with the man of the moment, Jerry Mack, otherwise known as Kitman. Jerry, what about tomorrow? What's going to happen? Are you going to have a great day?
We're going to have a good day, Michael. We're waiting on time for this. I said in fairness, we often went down to Cork to see the bridge playing Glen Rovers, St. Finbarrs, Middleton. And I think it's the one thing that sticks out in my mind. I often said to Fergie, when you begin to see your own club in NFL, and now we're there, it's hard to believe it. But
well, Jerry, we've been going to Croke Park, and no doubt you've been going to Croke Park, following teams for years and years and years. And in all fairness, of all the people in the parish, it must be a dream come true for you to be going out on the pitch in Croke Park tomorrow with St. Joseph's Doora Barefield.
It's a dream come true, all right, but we wait a long time for it, and hopefully we'll be back there again as well, because I think this is a young team and they have a lot to contribute, and hopefully we'll win tomorrow and we'll be back again in 2 years' time to bring home Tommy Moore Cup. Thanks.
I see Claw. What is he in the battle, I wonder? Could be something for Neil, I'd say, something that tears Rathnure on, he says is good for you. Brody, come on Brody, Nolly, pull on the bloody fucking thing. Ollie, whips him down the field. Jamesy in plenty of space, tearing in. Jamesy strikes it, and Jamesy over the bar. First goal for Doora Barefield from the man, legend Jamesy, a brother of Christie's. Jamesy got it mighty. Go on, Baker, head down, go on. He's still going, a great ball to Brody, hit it out. Jamesy again. Oh, and Vale's attacking it, been chopped. What a score by Jamesy O'Connell. And he is free. Give him a belt while you're at it. Now shoulders, lay it down to him. Now Whalen, take him on. Low in around the house. Greg, turn. And Greg over the bar. A great score by Greg Baker, little brother of Ollie. Greg lifted. Come on now, lads. Show in to Jason, get a shot at goal. Go Larky. Larkin hits it on the run, and a great score by Larkin Hassad. Johnny, stay with him. Danger ball. Jeez, this fella's having a great game, his young biscuits. Hit biscuits by Kennedy. Inside his man, let it out, the hand pass. Go on. Well done, Kenneth. Go, Greg. Head down and go. Greg is making room. Greg. Blocked. Greg is still going. O'Neill! Over the bar, Neil! All right, Neil. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy, for a man that has done so much for this club, between cutting grass, organising flags, putting up flags, and having the place looking very respectable, from say Fitzpatrick's out as far as Rosslevin Pool Store, you've had a busy week, and I'd say you enjoyed every minute of it.
I did, Michael. I had a fantastic week with Sean Baker and Michael McMahon and Doora. We covered from Ballyline to Our Lady's Hospital, from the Pat Fitzpatrick's shop to Turin, and from John's pub to the borders of Quinn, to Lynch's Cross, and around Doora Church. It was fantastic, Michael.
And a great build-up for this big game tomorrow.
And the schools.
Yeah, definitely.
The schools, the teachers, John Burns and Barefield and Pat Mack and Mrs. Kelly in Doora. Their schools are fantastic. They're on great style.
Jimmy, in all your days involved with Doora Barefield, like, it's not so long ago since Doora Barefield were a junior A club. Okay, and they won the intermediate in 1993. And here we are in 1999, and we're in the biggest, you can't go any further than this. And the chance of winning the Tommy Moore Cup tomorrow and to be All-Ireland club champions. Did you ever think you'd see the day, Jimmy?
Well, be truthful now, I didn't think we'd ever get to an All-Ireland final. But when you look back and see the men like Jamesy and Ollie and Shawnee and all the rest of the lads, Christine Gore and Donald Cahill and Lachlan Hassett and Kenneth Kennedy coming in now and Dara Driscoll and Joe Considine, them boys, they were great minors, great juveniles and great under 21s. They won 2 21s. And I knew well, if they stayed together, we definitely would go places. We might be a bit young, we peaked a small bit before our time maybe, but once they got the grip, nothing will stop them now.
By Kay O'Malley, who has written this famous song about Mull Queen's Brigade. Kay, what made you write this song?
Well, I have great ties with Doora Barefield. We lived there for over 14 years. And in actual fact, there's 5 of us in the family, including my husband and myself. My husband played over 40s with Doora Barefield. I played camogie with Doora Barefield, as did my daughter. And both of us got medals on the same night for Doora Barefield, which is quite an unique occasion. And also my 2 sons played for Doora Barefield.
Well, you're a Doora Barefield woman, so through and through.
I am a Doora Barefield woman to heart, although I now live in Currafin, but it was a Doora Barefield man to build our house.
Very good. That's a lot. And this song, Larry McAvoy is the singer. It's out on tape and selling like hot buns.
Well, actually, it's out on tape, but it's not in the shops at the moment. But if I know on Larry's behalf that if Doora Barefield win, and if Doora Barefield wish to hold a victory social, that the tape will be out and all proceeds will go to the Doora Barefield club.
Now with the men, Clare under 21 manager, Clare minor manager, that won the All-Ireland 2 years ago, and I suppose Kenneth Kennedy, he's a young fella, he's only under 21 or whatever, but as the man says, he's having one hell of a great year. Is it anything to do with you, Kevin, or where did he get all his hurling from?
Well, I suppose I brought him out in the field. I brought him out in the lawn at the back of the house when he was about 6 years of age. I think he was given a hurley when he was able to walk. But I brought him to Killanena now and again too, and he saw some good tough men playing with Killanena, and I think that's probably what might have brought his toughness, or what he saw toughness anyway. But he's always been interested in hurling. He's been hurling since he was a child. So I suppose he's bound to improve if he keep at it.
Kevin, after watching St. Joseph's this year now, right? They're playing Rathnure from Wexford tomorrow. And after the last day, after getting over Athenry and what was supposed to be a real physical game, they really showed their true colours and plenty of heart in the second half, especially against the wind.
I think they'll really benefit from that match. I think that'll give, to survive that, I think it was a real tough hard match, and it took a lot of steel to survive that game. And I think the difference between this team and Joseph's teams in the past, Athenry gave it, and Barefield took it and were able to give it back. And I'm not talking about dirty hurling, I'm talking about good hard hurling. And this Barefield team, our Doora Barefield team, are well able to mix it with the best in any way anyone wants to play with them, you know.
And tomorrow now promised a fine day in Crow Park. Hopefully no wind, no rain, a bit of sunshine and a dry sod. The likes of Jamesy, Larkin Hassett, Ollie Baker, you know, they're all a young team, 15 hurlers. They should be, you know, the conditions tomorrow should suit Doora Barefield down to the ground.
I think it will. I watched Doora Barefield training in Cusick Park last Sunday, and normally what I watch is the first touch, and how lads are playing, the control of the ball. But I thought when they were controlling the ball at such speed last Sunday, if they can produce that kind of
fitness and that kind of match fitness on the day of the game. I don't think Rathnure have a hope of beating them. I'm saying this now because I know this won't go on air until after the match. But I think they're a superior team to Rathnure. I've seen Rathnure play, but they still have to go out and win the match. But I think they will win it.
And with the sideline cuts it right in towards the centre. The shadow of the old stand coming out on the pitch as the ball is won in the middle of the field by St. Joseph. Stopped that ball in towards the full forward position. Good control inside with the full forward. That was Kieran O'Neill, the big forward, striking it in and sending it over the bar. Good work by Kieran O'Neill and finishing it over the bar. Coming across from the centre of the field, Ollie Baker strikes it in towards the centre. Good control there by Darragh O'Driscoll. Darragh striking it on the ground towards the centre. James O'Connor, who has seemed to have switched wings, picks it up nicely. Striking it in. Can this be a score? Yes, it can. James O'Connor. Yelland Kennedy is back there. Moran is in there. That's Cathal Moran. Fought left and right as the ball driven up along to the opposite side of the field. Nicely controlled by the cornerback, Eamon Keogh, but leaves the ball behind him. In there nips Andrew Whelan. Kieran O'Neill is with him. Whelan trying to make an angle for himself. Still Andrew Whelan with the shot, and that's a great point. An excellent point by Andrew Whelan. He did all the donkey work himself. He made the angle and he tried for the point. By the midfielder, who was Brian Hanley, but back with Joe Considine of Doora Barefield, dropping it inside towards Fergal O'Sullivan. Out comes to this side of the field. Larkin Hassan is loose. He must score from that distance. 20 metres out, strikes it high and strikes it over the bar. Ger Hoey it was, up toward the side of the field, towards Jamesy O'Connor. Nicely controlled by Jamesy. Player outside him, still Jamesy O'Connor. Tried to hand pass it outside towards Whelan, driving it in towards the corner. O'Sullivan battling for it in there with the cornerback. This is Fergal O'Sullivan, leaving it instead to Noel Brodie. Has difficulty in lifting it in the first attempt. Tries to get inside the defence. Hand pass it loosely across the centre towards Kieran O'Neill. O'Neill bearing down and goes. A shot, a goal! Kieran O'Neill. That all started out on the left-hand corner. Kieran O'Neill in the action. Fergal O'Sullivan in the action. Andrew Whelan and certainly the big number 14. Well, this is Jamesy O'Connor striking the free and striking it over the bar. The Killiney into the ground. Jamesy O'Connor. Coming up to today's game, I suppose both of these teams expect the big performances. That's a great point by Sean Mack. The second point he has scored. They have both come from frees. And Sean McMahon, well, he can score 65s or long distance frees. But the puck out comes quickly. Brian Feeney strikes it up towards the full forward. Won there nicely by the centre fielder Joe Considine, the man who plays a bit Gaelic football with the Clare senior football side. Transferring it outside to this side of the field, but it's pulled there by David Hoey. Up towards the side of the field, James O'Connor being pushed off the ball. Breaking ball on the side of the field is with Joe Rabbit. Rabbit trying to get room to swing a stick. Kenneth Kennedy with him. Across the centre it goes. There to Brian Hanley. Hanley from way out the field, and it's gone over the bar. The second point for Brian Hanley and Johnny Scott Sample. That was Pat Higgins. Nice control by Pat Higgins, the centre half forward. What's his options? Loose player. Moran is inside him. Cathal Moran tries the shot. Great save by O'Connor to goals. An excellent save by O'Connor. Pulled by Cloonan. Again saved by O'Connor and cleared out somehow there by the defence. I think it was Donald Cahill who may have got the final touch out. The defence there standing very firm, but Christy O'Connor, well, he has done heroics in the Doora Barefield goals. That was a distant shot for the top of the net, but he got a stick to it and diverted the danger. Baker, the two all-stars combining well. Baker walking into a cul-de-sac, tries to transfer it outside, successfully getting it outside to Noel Brodie or to Larkin Hassan. He shot his half block down, cleared out of defence. Ollie Baker trying to get a boot on that one. The cornerback was out there. That was John Feeney. With the ball out to James O'Connor. O'Connor with a shot and the lead for Doora Barefield. James Feeney to Brian Higgins. Into the middle of the field it goes. Good control with the corner forward. Cathal Moran. Moran bearing down the goal. A loose player inside. An opportunity maybe for the goal. But it's won there by another Moran, I think, the other corner forward. Donald Moran. Moran with a shot. And this one has gone over the bar. And there's just 1 point in it. It's down to 1 point. 113 to 112. Was there a goal in sight for Athenry? A few beats to the heart there, I'm sure, must have missed on one. Someone was of the Clare team on that occasion. 113 to 112. Puck of Auckland, Christy O'Connor. There's nobody leaving Semple Stadium. There's nobody leaving anywhere around here at the moment, as this game is a crunch stage, as the ball in the middle of the field. Trying to work it out. Trouble there was O'Sullivan, Fergal O'Sullivan. Picking it up there is John Hardiman for Athenry. Hardiman shot blocked down by Ollie Baker. Shoves it into the middle of the field to James O'Connor. Remember, there's just 1 point in it. James O'Connor out on the side and drills the ball in low towards the centre. Team captain Larkin has to try to get a stick on that one, but it's won there by John Feeney, the cornerback, and Feeney's clearance way down the field. Dropping inside is a loose player at the moment, but Donald Cahill is back there, gets it outside to the side of the field to Morden. Morden has a loose player outside, the number 19 is Eddie Brady, strikes it inside, there's two loose men inside, a shot, and a great save, an excellent save by goalkeeper Christy O'Connor. The ball very close to the end line, and the crowd looking on, they're on, it's all over, and Doora Barefield are through. An excellent save by Christy O'Connor. Cahill Morden, well, he had the opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, but it's all over. And certainly the Athenry supporters there are a little bit annoyed maybe that one of those points should have gone over. So it's finished here at Semple Stadium. Doora Barefield 1 goal and 13 points. Athenry 1 goal and 12, and they're still talking about that point a couple of moments ago.
Joined here now by the proprietor of the Rathnure Arms, Mick Ford. Mick, you've been in this parish now a good few years. Did you ever think that you'd be hosting a pre-All-Ireland festival, as we call it, tonight?
No, I did not. It's a wonderful feeling and richly deserved to the parish.
And see all these wasters all around here now. See them all. You have Jim Lyons there, you have Tierney, Reedy out from work, JJ, a genuine hurling fan, Sean Duggan, all these boys, Clune is there. Now, I'd say the only thing they're interested to know, I'd say, is a session, I'd say. A session. Are they real genuine hurling Doora Barefield fans, are they?
These are the senior members of our golf society, so I don't want you lambasting them on this hurling evening.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're into golf between the five of them. Do you know that, Jim?
Well, we all know that. There isn't a hurler between the five of them either, but that's neither here nor there.
And the Rathnure Arms, it's getting late. It has been a long day. We have been in pubs in town. We have been in Doora. We have been in Barefield. We have been to the schools. We have interviewed officers of the club, ex-hurlers of the club. There's music still blaring here behind me. It's after 11 o'clock at night, and people have to get trains, planes and automobiles in the morning to hit for Crow Park, which should be one great day for the parish of Doora Barefield. Good night. Here we are outside Crow Park. The day has finally arrived. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield will be running onto the pitch in about 1 hour's time. The day is absolutely fabulous. It is more like the 21st of June than the 17th of March. So as you can see, the crowds are streaming in what should be one of the best days ever for the club of St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. come onto the pitch. The Artane boys band walking down towards where the old canal inn was. The day is absolutely fabulous here. The breeze blowing down from the railway goal. Our Hill 16. Rathnure down here in front of us, getting their photograph taken. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield flew up this morning. We met the bus coming in, and I can tell you one thing, they are psyched. They got off that bus, and they had only one thing in their mind, and that was to beat Rathnure. The Artane boys band out in white shirts. It's hard to believe that it's the 17th of March. Crowd in the region about maybe 10,000. Rathnure here and their numbers down here in front of us. The teams are Rathnure in goals, Jim Morrissey, cornerback Stephen Summers, and then John Conran, 41 years old, will be marking the nail. Then we have Dave Guiney, the other corner, Larry Summers, wing back, Joe Mooney, centre back, and Rod Guiney, twin brother of Dave Guiney, is in the other wing. Midfield, Michael Redmond and Mick O'Leary, who's back after injury. Austin Codd, Martin Byrne, and the most dangerous player of all, Paul Codd. Mark Morrissey full forward, Colin Byrne, and Brendan O'Leary is in the other corner. The Doora Barefield team, as we know of, Christy O'Connor is in goals. The man himself, Ger Hoy, is cornerback. Donald Cahill full back, and Kenneth Kennedy on the other corner. Wing back is Darrow Driscoll and Sean McMahon. Shoulders, Shawnee is centre back. Expecting a great game from Shawnee today, as is his two wing backs, Darrow Driscoll and David Hoy, who has the job of marking Paul Codd. Ollie Baker and Joe Conson are our midfield. James E. O'Connor, wing forward, Nolly Brody, and Larkin Hassett is the captain. Greg Baker is in the corner, as we know. We didn't hear he wasn't playing. It could be Fergal O'Sullivan could be playing. And then number 14, Kieran O'Neill, the Nail as he's known as, up in Doora Barefield. Andrew Whalen, number 15. We are waiting here for the Barefield. We are waiting here for the Barefield team to come out. The pitch looks absolutely fabulous. No excuses for bad hurling today. There's a slight breeze blowing down from Hill 16 down towards the canal end. The stands are filling up. Hill 16, sun beaming down on top of them there. Hill 16, the canal end is gone. I'm looking over across at the corporate boxes. I think I see Kieran Reedy and Pippa, Mark Reedy, Jim Lyons, the cartman, Jane is there. They're sitting over there on their asses on comfortable seats, drinking pints of water, and it's only 1:45. They came up in limousines and space wagons. The train wasn't good enough for them. We came up on the train this morning, left Ennis at 8:30. The train was packed. Arrived at Connolly Station at 12:10. The crowds were streaming up towards Crow Park, and there was another crowd streaming down towards O'Connell Street for the St. Patrick's Day parade. Here are the Artane boys band passing here in front of us. What a view! And here comes Doora Barefield, led out by Larkin Hassett, Nolly Brody, Donald Cahill, Joe Considine, Shawnee McMahon, James is there, Darrow Driscoll, David Hoy. Ollie is coming out. There isn't no strapping on the hand. Ollie seems to be okay. I'm just watching out to see is Greg Baker playing. The team's coming over here in front of us. Artane passing there in front of us. Ger Hoy, Jamesy, Greg Baker is number 13. Greg is on. Greg Baker plays. Here they come, players and substitutes and mentors. Where's Kitman? Kitman was flying the plane up today, we heard. Stopped off in Wexford, he wanted to call into Martin Story. Slipping off their tracksuits here on a beautiful day, I must say again. Pitch a carpet for this time of the year. There's Mullen. Louis Mulqueen is there.
Fergie. Fergie comes in to take a photograph. Go right to Ferg. That'll be over the mantelpiece next year. What a bunch of fine-looking men. Is Patsy Fahey there? Patsy is there. Met his brother and his father in Kieran Brown's yesterday. All the way home from New York for this great game. Larkin, come back, will you? Greg James, he's pulling there at something. 15 players representing Doora Barefield, making history. History for Doora Barefield. Ollie, Daniel, Christie, Joe Considine, Kenny Kennedy, David High and Sean McMahon. The fittest team that could ever run out in Croke Park are these boys. They run down towards the old canal end. Rathnure, well, I can tell you one thing, if Jerry Garvey was here, he'd think there was a hive of wasps outside in the field. He'd go after them. Everywhere you look, there's little bunny hats like a hive of bees. They pull in the seat. Ollie has forgotten something. I'd say he left his wallet in it. Gone back for the ball. Referee today, Pat O'Connor. I haven't a clue who his linesmen are, but I hope they aren't the two we had below in Limerick for the Tommy Barra game. They gave us nothing. Artane still banging away down there, making plenty of noise. It's a beautiful day out there, but I can tell you one thing, it's a bit cold up here where I am. There's a slight breeze blowing in on top of us here. Big crowd down around Barry's Hotel. Cross McGlynn Rangers supporters, and a lot over from Mayo, Ballina, who beat Dunbay, who are unfortunate not to be here today, representing the county at football as well as hurling. Doora Barefield are here, but I see O'Reilly's out there with the point held. Met his brother last week, Flan. Nice fella. We have about 10 minutes before the throw-in. Ollie practicing his line balls. That's it, laid into him there. Larkin shaking hands there with the captain. The captain for Rathnure is Joe Mooney, the centre back. The toss is about to take place. He goes to Larkin. Then Larkin win the toss. Rathnure are playing against the breeze. Rathnure playing from the canal end up towards Hill 16. Oh, there's a great buzz here in Croke Park on St. Patrick's Day. As I said again, it's more like the 21st of June. We should be getting ready for the fair of Spansel Hill. Paul Codd looks very sharp. Number 14, Colin Byrne. Big man, Cal will have his hands cut out, his work cut out there. Jimmy Houlihan is a sub today. I think he's about 54 or 5. He got a free pass in anyway to Croke Park, I think. Artane still blasting away on there, looking over across at the lads. Oh, Jesus, really is on his 4th pint already from the Cobra box. Jane is singing the clock winder. By God, she'll be at it tonight. I'd say at 2 in the morning she'll be at it. We just hope to God and pray that they win this All-Ireland final. Because I can tell you one thing, it will be a great old double. Istabrack and Doora Barefield. We had a big winner yesterday. Generoso came in yesterday, 12-1. And I can tell you one thing, it'll swell the pockets of a lot of supporters of Doora Barefield people. They'll keep them going until Friday anyway, I'd say. Yes, still about 10 minutes to go before the throw-in, 8 or 9 minutes. Looking down here, Rathnure supporters are in great colour. I think the Doora Barefield supporters are more or less over in the newsstand. A few down here to my right. I see down from me the man himself, Michal O'Meara-Hertig. Michal is doing 50 years commentating today. 50 years. I'm only at it 1 year. There's nothing about me in the programme. 50 years it's Michal O'Meara-Hertig commentating. In fairness to him, he's one man that you'd love to listen to. I can remember at home, the All Ireland was on,
I turn down that jerking and turn up the stereo. Me hall will be on the stereo. Brings great excitement to the game. Are they pulling in for a parade? The Guineys are coming over. Rod Guiney and Dave Guiney, the terrible twins. Two of them come from Rosslare. Actually, they're not from Rathnure, but married in there. But the man says they're related through the... they're related. Rathnure boys throwing out slippers there out to the crowd. They're getting up here now behind the R10 boys band. Public address system. Blaring away, they're wishing us a happy Patrick's Day. We'll have a great day if Doora Barefield win. Jeez, I'm nervous. Well, here they come now, over here in front of us in the Hogan stand. Ger High, Aaron, hands on hips, Donald Cahill, Larkin. St. Joseph's, when they got off the bus, they looked so determined. Passed us out as if we weren't there, and they were right, concentrating totally on the game, was Doora Barefield. Christie, only for Christie we wouldn't be here today. He was outstanding against Athenry with that brilliant save in the last 2 minutes. After making a mistake in the first half, he more or less made up for it in the last 2 minutes. Here they go, the parade is on. Larkin passing around water there to Christie. There they go, heading down towards the canal end. Doora Barefield. The nail is there, spitting water behind that pitch. You could get fined for spitting water, I'd say, in this place. Walking around, our 10 boys band, it's great to see in their white shirts. Summer's day up here in Dublin. I'd say they're back in the last 11 now and they're in Sully's and I'd say they don't give a sugar who's playing today as long as what's his name comes in, number 3 or number 4, the half 7 in Cheltenham or whatever. Fucking hell. Horses is all they want. Cheltenham, the Wine Club Heart, they said. More money to them at home. Well, we're here and I can tell you, it's an honour to be sitting up here on top of the Hogan stand, looking down on the boys in the maroon and white. They're heading towards the massive Cusick stand. We're coming in on the train to Connolly Station, and I can tell you it was a sight for sore eyes. One little fella says, "Is that Old Trafford?" He got a slap in the ear, I can tell you, fairly fast. They're coming over now, right in front of a nice crowd building in here. I reckon it's more or less Doora Barefield. They're all over there in the sunshine. It's been a great 4 years for Clare hurling. 95 it all started, even though some people said it all started in 93 when the footballers won the Munster final, when Kieran O'Neill was playing wing back. There they are, hitting over, marching over there in front of the Cusick, flags flying, more or less St. Joseph's. There's a few wasps running in between them there. Ballina, Stephenites flags. The breeze stiffening a small bit down towards the canal end. Now they're hitting straight over here in front of us in the Hogan stand. I wonder if they let in Kitman. Kitman was above in the cockpit. I heard on the plane. He wanted to ring this one and that one, but the pilot said, "Get back and sit down." Kitman, I'd say he'd drive the plane for you too. But I'd say they wouldn't get to Dublin. Here they are. 4 minutes away from the throw-in. 2 o'clock throw-in. Linesman's coming over here. I haven't a clue who that linesman is. I think he's Max Swivena or someone. Looking down through the programme here. Yes, referee is Pat O'Connor. Aidan Max Swivena is the linesman, and from Bala O'Atlia and P. Moore from Port Loriga. Oh yes, the crowd are on their feet as they come over here in front of us in the Hogan stand.
Barefield have left it. They have left the parade on their right. Get in there in the huddle and pay your £200 fine. Louis throwing around water. Pat O'Connor shakes hands. They are in the middle. I guarantee you the horse will be fine. Christie jumping up, out go Rathnure. They break up. Will they get in a huddle? Small little fella, number 4. He'll have his hands full, I'd say, on Greg Baker. No, I think he's only the mascot. He's running. Classy is in there now. Classy checking to see is Greg all right. Greg says I'm grand. A little bit of heat. Christie, I don't know how you're warming up for Christie. I'd say it's cooling down the rest of them. They're in the huddle. The referee blows the whistle, I'd say. We won't feel now. Pat O'Connor waiting for throwing in the ball in what should be one close contest. Gerhigh going back towards head 16. Christie, Shawnee shoulders.
The scoreboard is located in the corner between the two stands and the canal turn.
Yes, they're after telling us the scoreboard is below in the corner. Below in the corner, Nave Joseph and Rathnure. David High shakes hands with Paul Codd. David, that's the last nice thing you do to him today. The ball is thrown in. They're whipping. Baker is down. Joe Considine misses the pull. Larkin. Away Hassett White. Larkin tearing in. Blocked down and comes to Nolly Brody. Fast in it on the ground. Andrew, go by Whalen. No, over the bar Whalen. It's a 65. I thought that was a 65. I thought it was a 65 now. First chance fell to Andrew Whalen. Down there in the left corner. Puck out now by Jim Morrissey. Jim Morrissey pucking out the ball. Long puck out against the breeze. Landing way down. Biscuits, pulls. Shawnee, let it rip by. Nolly Brody, missed it. Here comes Larkin. Go away, Larkin, get in and help him. And Larkin is going, let out to Brody. He misses it. Over there, Larkin is still fighting. Very hard to read the numbers on these fellas' backs. It says Mick O'Leary. Mick O'Leary will chance it. He's coming out. Solon out the field. No one going to him. Jamesy. A late tackle. Pat O'Connor spot a late tackle by Nolly Brody. And here he is. Paul Codd. Right in the middle of the field. Dangerous moment here for Doora Barefield in the first minute or two of the game. Right in the middle of the field. Joe Considine, arms up. Codd strikes it high. I say it's gone straight over the bar with Paul Codd. That's the first score for Rathnure. All right, lads, settle down to the early yet. The breeze is nothing. You play the below and a storm against Athenry in Croke Park. Here comes Christie. Where will this land? Christie O'Connor dropping the ball. Down. Here comes the nail. The nail holds off his man. The nail. Oh, James, he was held with. Let it out, the nail. Kieran, a great ball across the square. James, he is inside and the goalie comes out. Jim Morrissey. Jim Morrissey clears it down the field. Joe Considine up. Catch it, Joe, and put your head down and go with it, Joe. There he goes. Joe, being followed by Michael Redmond. Joe, that's a great score by Joe Considine. Joe from Clare, Cree, whatever you want to call it. Joe, the man from West Clare, gets Doora Barefield's first score of the game. 1 point apiece. 2 minutes gone. The nail done great work inside, held onto the ball. John Conran will have his hands full with the nail. Morrissey pucks the ball out of the field. Paul Codd. Paul Codd misses it. It's gone out at the line ball. A line ball for Doora Barefield. Number 7, David High. It was great to see young fellas in the Rosslevin Arms last night with number 7 and Hoyle written on their backs. To the change from looking at Beckham and Kane and Giggs. David, a great ball. Up you go, Larkin. Larkin, Larry Summers, I'd say Larry Summers. One of the guys, and well huddled by Greg. Jamesy turns inside his man. Now Jamesy. Jamesy strikes, and it's just gone left and wide. How look, Jamesy. Rathnure boys are delighted. And then by Christ is early yet. Jamesy marking Rod Guiney. Rod will leave his hands full. Greg is inside marking Dave Guiney, the twin brother. Centre back Joe Moon is sitting close there to Nolly Brody. Larkin is out on the other wing. And Larry Summers. Puck out again by Jim Morrissey. Baker is under it. Baker goes up, bats it down well. Brody runs onto it. Baker, go Baker, and rise it. It's coming up, he has it. Baker is still going. Will he find the man? He finds, oh, it's a great ball to Whelan, over the bar, Whelan. Great score, a great bit of hurling by Baker. Sore hand, how are you? Ollie was outstanding against Athenry. Played, well, you could say, with one hand, but in fairness, that's all he needs. He has strength. Another puck out from Jim Morrissey. 2 points to 1. About 5 minutes gone. Morrissey, a long puck out. Down under Joe Constantine and Hoy. Nolly, pull on the second thing. Pull on it. It comes down Codd. Codd gets it inside. Hoy is down. Centre forward. Turned inside. A dangerous ball. Oh, Christ, where's it going? Christie. Here he comes, the man from the title. Drives it down the field. Larkin. Please, Larkin, get it. You're right. Ref, hold him left. He's gone. Larkin is still travelling. Keep going, Larkin. A high ball. Get up there, Greg. Greg. Out comes Guiney. Hit him. Shoulder. Guiney drives the ball down the field. Here comes Shoulders. Up he goes. Beaten by Martin Byrne. Martin Byrne, the referee. He's calling over someone, I think. Yes. It could be Gerhai. It's a chop. A chop. Come on. Take his name or give me a yellow card. You have enough of him. So Shawnee McMahon in his own half-back line. Could he drive this all the way over the bar with the breeze behind him? Is there trouble for Joe? Joe is getting away with the old spray over there. Dr. Fanning, he'll be delighted. A call out so early in the game, he'll be thrilled. Sean, that's a long ball. It's going high. The umpire is looking. And Jay's gone wide. Drop wide. All right, Shawnee. Early days yet. 2 points to 1. 5 minutes gone in the first half. Jim Morrissey poking out the ball. He's waiting for something. Waiting for the breeze to die down. He'll be waiting. Jim Morrissey. Another long ball down towards Paul Codd again. Joe Constantine turns back. Here comes Shawnee. Shawnee's taken out of his hand. And a line ball. Go away on that, Max Rivener. By God, we're not getting him today either. There's a dodgy one right down here in front of us. Paul Codd. Jamesy gives instructions. Cover back. Number 9, Mick O'Leary. Mick O'Leary is there. Back from injury. He had keyhole surgery. Whatever the hell he got it, I don't know. That's a great ball. A dangerous ball. In and around the house. Christie. That Christie. No one here. Jamesy. Well huddled, Jamesy. Brody. Number 9. Number 9 is Mick O'Leary. Being held. Goes down. And that's it. Outnumbered. Jamesy. Strikes it down the field. Out comes the nail. Oh yes, well huddled by the nail. Let it in, Nail. Well hooked by John Conran. The nail. Oh, he's as strong as a bull, that fella. Joe Constantine outnumbered. Still has it. Striking it in. Is Greg in it? Greg breaks down to Andrew Whelan. Great score. Well huddled by Larkin Hassett. The captain leading by example in a very tight corner below there. Stuck it straight over the bar. Frank Hassett will be delighted. Great score by young Larkin, captain. But great work down here in front of us by Jamesy, David High and Joe Constantine. Outnumbering Paul Codd and the Wexford centre, Rathnure centre forward, Martin Borden. Ball dropping down towards Biscuits. Biscuits gives him a nudge. Baker goes, it's gone out. It's another line ball for Rathnure. A lot of line balls going against Doora Barefield already today. Number 9 is Mick O'Leary going over to take the line ball right in front of the St. Joseph's dugout. The crowd are still filling in. There's a fine crowd now in Hill 16. Ollie facing it. Paul Codd, Austin Codd, and knows it's the brother or the uncle. It's over on the other side. It could be the grandfather. No, on the Wexford fellas. They'll make the balls of it anyway. Ollie shoveled it, put the shoulder down, and Ollie throwing his weight around, turned inside. James is going to it. Jamesy and Guiney. Larkin, good lad yourself, by. Gets it up in his hand. He's looking for someone now. No one there for him. He's still going. And the referee pulls him for over, carrying the ball. Look, Larkin, you are unlucky. How well he spotted it. Nolly picks the ball up. That's it. Give it to him. That's it. Number 6, Joe Mooney, a free for Rathnure on their own half-back line. Breeze slightly blowing in here towards Hogan's stand, even though the flag's down by the sideline, they're not moving. Here he is, Joe Mooney, striking a long ball, dangerous in around the house. Cahill and Cullenburn. It's gone out, someone has got a belt. It's gone out, Ger High. I hope Ger is alright. We can't afford to lose the likes of Ger High, who has been playing brilliant hurling this year. Where's the yellow helmet? I'd say he's bleeding. Is there blood in that man, I wonder? Louis is Dr. Connor. Here he comes. Oh, Christ. The blue light is on. He's coming on. Doing well today now. Another call out. 10 minutes gone. Whatever about the call out, I hope he's alright. We can't afford to lose Ger High. Ger High, I'd say he's bleeding. There's a lot of blood down there. He might have to go off for a stitch. There's a bit of worry down there. Anyway, it's a 65. It's going to be a 65 for Rathnure. Who's going to take it? I'd say it's going to be Paul Codd. There was a tussle down there between Donald Cahill, full forward Cullenburn, and the ball broke. I'd say it could have been the ball hit Ger High. Claws out of water. No sign of Kitman yet. Referee wants to see if he's alright. Dr. Fanning is there. It looks like it's on his forehead or just over his eye. And sure Christ, you couldn't stop Ger High from hurling, could you? Fair play to you, Ger. Get in there and just get on with it. That's Ger's motto. Paul Codd, 65. Small, slight breeze against him. He lifts and strikes. It looks straight and true, and it's over the bar. Paul Codd. 3 points to 2. A good score by Paul Codd against this slight breeze. Very accurate is that Paul Codd. Christie with the puck out. Good high long ball. Larkin. Larkin breaks it down, gets it himself. Come on, Larkin, you're going the other way. Help him, lads. Ollie, get in there and give him a hand. Jesus, Hassett still has it. Turns a great ball in. Breaks inside. Get it up, Andrew. Here, Andrew. And a goal! Andrew Whelan stole the goal. A great goal. Great work inside by Larkin Hassett. The nail. Just what Barefield needed. Come on, lads. Sorry, come. On the parish. Andrew Whelan struck the back of the net. 10 minutes into the game. 6 points to 2. Great score. 1-3. Ball dropping down towards the middle of the field. Jamesy one hand up. Guiney is with him. Jamesy will go with him. Foot inside. Blocked down. Here they go. Go on, Baker. Well hurled by Baker with one hand. Out comes the nail. The nail will go in with the foot. Out to Greg. And Greg goes down bravely. There's such some Linder. It's a free out. Conlon, however, he managed to pick it off the ground. He got it up, but he got his free. And Joe Mooney, the centre back, will take the free. Just what Doora Barefield needed. A goal. They are opening up them backs in there. Condon, high ball. Donald Cahill and Cullenburn. Inside. Rathnure on the attack. And it's wide. Number 10 is the other Codd. Austin Codd, I'd say. I don't know, I heard he was the uncle of your man over here, Paul Codd. Christie, another puck out. He's been kept busy. Sun in his eyes. Christie. A good long ball down towards Nolly Brody. Is that Hassett again? Well held by the centre back. Well held. Larkin is going with him. Don't let him out. Baker, Considine. David High. Well held, David. Doora is it. Dangerous ball in. First bit of action for Kenneth Kennedy. Kenneth gets down. Held his jersey. Still going is Kenneth. Red hurling along the ground. Nolly, get in him. Another free, a free. Nail, come back, Nail. Jesus, come back. He wasn't going to give it that much room. Don't know what the free was for, but I'd say it could be a two-man tackle if there's such a thing. Nolly Brody went in with his hard shoulder. Jamesy, Larkin has gone over to the swing here now. They have a bit of a change. Larkin was going well. Joe Mooney about to take this free in his own half-back line. He lifts and strikes it down. Another dangerous ball in around Shoulders. Shoulders gets it out. Joe Constantine is going out towards Mick O'Leary. Mick O'Leary gets inside Joe Constantine. He's still going. Go to him and throw the shoulder to him. Cahill, don't give away a free now. Don't give away a free. It's down. There's going to be a throw in. Up comes out. He hasn't held it. There's a lot of pulling and messing and gowling. And Jesus Jamesy. Go wide, Jamesy. Pulling it. Baker coming across now to Paul Codd. He's free. Players going to him. Throws it out. Rathnure on the attack. Well huddled. Get up. High tackle there on Shawnee Shoulders. Gets it down, but there's no one playing centre forward. Joe Constantine. Well huddled Joe. Down into the corner. It's gone out for another line ball. A line ball for Rathnure. Who's playing centre forward? Nolly Brody. Joe Mooney was left very loose there. Line ball to Rathnure. St. Joseph's leading by 1-3 to 2 points, badly needing that goal. Line ball. Joe Mooney. Joe Mooney is taking the frees, the line balls. He's looking for a spare hurl. Out it comes. Taking his time. Come on, ref. Ref was checking back with someone. Joe Mooney taking this line ball. Gets under a good ball. Right down towards Ollie. Ollie gets up. Brody is there as well. Brody's kind of playing on another line ball. A lot of line balls here today. To remind you of Tommy Vara below in Limerick. There was more line balls than there was anything else in the game. Who's taking this line ball? I'd say it's one of the midfielders. It could be Michael Redmond. Low across the middle. Joe Constantine. Joe, come on, will you? Baker. Lays it back. James is in like a terrier on him. Throws it out again. Oh, brilliant hurling. That David High, great hurling. And a free, Joe, a free. David hurl gone. A free in. Unfortunate to give away a free there was Joe Constantine. Caught his man. Another chance for Paul Codd to score his third point. He has 2 scored from frees already. He doesn't miss many, is this Paul Codd. Paul Codd lifts now and strikes it. It's gone straight over the bar. Paul Codd is keeping Rathnure in this game in the first half after scoring his third point. Doora Barefield will just have to get down the field and score again. Jamesy out here marking Rod Guiney. Christie, the brother Christie, long down the field. Up goes Nolly Brody and the centre back Mooney. Jamesy put the head down, been hurled. Oh, Jamesy's gone way wide, way wide. Should have thrown it across maybe. Guiney sticking to Jamesy. Won't get much room today, Jamesy. Corner forward. Mark Morrissey bringing out Ger High around full back line. Out around the half back line he's gone. Donald Cahill. A lot of switching going on in around the Rathnure full forward line. The sun must be blinding in their eyes down there. Up goes Ollie. Ollie misses it. Biscuits. Biscuits has the ball. Ah, yes. Larkin is playing great stuff. Comes to the nail. The nail. The nail is busting through. Go, Neil! Oh, what a save! Very unlucky. Kieran had plenty of time to swing the stick, but went with the boot. But it's gone out for a 65 after a brilliant save by Jim Morrissey in the Rathnure goal. It was destined for the roof of the net. I didn't think Kieran knew how much time he had to get the hurl at it. 65, please now, Sean. Give us a score, Sean. You don't miss many of these. It's looking like it's gone wide. It's gone wide again by Sean McMahon. He's second wide. Should have been a goal by Doora Barefield. The nail. Left the fullback, John Conran, left him standing. Puck out for Jim Morrissey. Double scoring here. Jim Morrissey, good puck out. Sean McMahon is going up. That's it. Take the hand of him. McMahon. A lot of fumbling going on out there around the middle of the field. David Hoy taking heavy knocks. Shot in the grip. Give him a hand, will you? They're getting the breaks. O'Leary. Centre forward, Martin Byrne. Lays the ball in around the house. Cahill is going up with the Colin Byrne. Colin Byrne is down around the corner, trying to rise it. Did he pick it off the ground? Cahill. Stay with him, Cahill. Away to Cahill. Great hurling by Cahill. Up goes Nolly Brody. Well held by Guiney. Hooked by Jamesy O'Connor. Jamesy racing after it. Pull Jamesy. Jamesy goes down. Larkin, that's it, don't spare it. Greg Baker. Mooney is there under it. Penwell is the centre back. Well down the field. Down towards Cher High. Hands going up for it. Number 15, Brendan O'Leary. It's over the bar. Brendan O'Leary, good score from play. Doora Barefield not getting the better of things around midfield. Joe and Ollie. Jamesy going over looking for a hurl. Guiney follows him. Christie. A long puck out. Larkin is playing very well. Larkin has it. Don't get fouled, Larkin. Larkin has it. A great score. Larkin has it again. That's Larkin's second point. Larkin leading by example. Larry Summers not getting the better of Larkin. I can tell you one thing. Forwards playing well now. 1-4 to 4 points. A goal between the sides. About 18 minutes gone. Jim Morrissey with the puck out. Down towards Biscuits. Biscuits is beaten. Austin Codd pulled. Kenneth is in there. The right Kenneth. Is it gone out again? It can't be. Brody lets it go along the ground. Is it a clash ball? I haven't a clue what he's done. He's like his Olympic flame he's holding. No. I'd say it's a throw-in. Throw-in over there in front of the Rathnure dugout. Baker has gone in and Michael Redmond. Redmond and Baker pull. It out goes free to the other midfielder. The other midfielder is Michael O'Leary. Biscuits. What a hurler is this young Biscuits. Lays it in along the ground and Andrew didn't read it properly. Been blocked. Go Neil. Hook him Neil. Hook him. Go to him Brody. Go to him. He's still going. This guy even has no shot of him. Throws it out. Midfielder. Ollie. Back again to Guiney. Morrissey. Is it a free? Joe Constantine. Been held. Gets the ball down. The nail, where's he playing? Centre field. And the nail gets it down. Greg Baker. Come out in front of him. Cornerback. Stephen Summers. Oh, jeez. No, he gets in the thick of it. Brody turned his way around. There's another Shamazel. It's clipped out here to Andrew. Put your head down and go, Whalen. Go, Whalen. Turn inside. Was he held? Gets it again for the second time. And held and blocked again. Paul Codd is back there. Kicks it out in front of him. Greg Baker. Down in front of us. Trying to rise it. Jamesy. Oh, it's snacking off his hurdle. Good defending. A free out. A free out. Paul Codd is everywhere. Back defending. That Guiney fella must be absolutely wrecked after that run. Great run by the Guiney. Guiney has gone over in the other corner, marking Andrew Whelan. Joe Mooney a free. Long dangerous ball again. The sun in their eyes. Up goes the full forward. He has it. Whoa, don't take him down, lads. Don't foul him. Ah, ref. A free out. Well done, backs. Well done. Well hurled by the St. Joseph's rear guard. Donald Cahill and Ger Hoy. Out comes Christie. Great work. They didn't want to foul him in there. Christie. A let off for Doora Barefield. I think the sun in their eyes is getting in their way down there. Christie. High dropping ball down towards Jamesy and Nolly Brody. And Guiney has it. Outnumbered again. Well hurled. Oh, brilliant. Larkin. Larkin has it again. Hassett is playing great hurling. Larkin strikes it. It's gone wide. Larkin is disgusted, but hard luck, Larkin. At least you're getting the better of him out there. Larkin Hassett is causing Larry Summers a lot of trouble out there on that wing. Out there in front of a fairly full new Cusack stand. Jim Morrissey with the puck out. St. Joseph's could do it a few more scores before half time. Joe Constantine, get in there, Joe. Joe misses it. Shawnee shoulders. Ball is breaking out. Nolly Brody one hand. Midfielder. Mick O'Leary throws out a hand pass. Number Austin Codd loses it. 2 Barefield and 1 Rathnure. Barefield man turns inside. Mick O'Leary. Mick O'Leary is still going. Been harassed. Ollie, come on, Ollie, get into this game. Throws a lovely hand pass. Dangerous one out. Joe Constantine pulled first time. Dangerous ball in and out to Christie. Christie, a long one. Down the field. Out comes Larkin again. Control Larkin. Larkin should take it in your hand. Nolly Brody, shoulder to shoulder. Fair in ref. Comes Codd again. Who's marking him? That's a long high ball. Let it off. There's plenty of room out there for it, but he's getting a lot of room. He's wandering all over the place. You want to put an old scanner on him, David? He's wandering all over the place. David Hoy having his hands full. Christie telling the forwards to shove well down. Joe Constantine, Ollie Baker not dominating as much around midfield as Doora Barefield would like. It's a dangerous ball. Brody loses control. Joe Mooney bends his back. Push, he says, a push. Harsh enough. I'd say he was a swimmer one time. Went down easy enough. Another dangerous free. Right down here in front of us in the Hogan stand. In towards the backs again. More pressure on our backs. But damn, I tell you, this man has some snap of ball. Cahill, shoulders. Shawnee, well done Shawnee. He was tripped. A free out. Sean McMahon was tripped. Martin Borden, I'd say, got an old boot. Out comes Christie. Donald Cahill is playing well there now at full back. Guiney has gone out centre. Guiney has gone in centre back, marking Jamesy. Nolly Brody on the wing. A high ball in towards the nail and Greg. Here he comes, the Constable Baker. Throws up the good hander of the bad hand. Here comes the nail, scoops it out. John Conran. Effective. He got out over the line. We got a line ball. Thanks be to God, we got a line ball. And David Hoy is running over. But I'd say he's going to be left to Ollie. Line ball specialist Ollie Baker could put this over the bar. 5 or 6 minutes. He takes a quick one. Back to Ollie. Ollie cuts inside his man. And he was taken down. Well worked there by Doora Barefield. Well worked. Quick thinking by Nolly Brody and Ollie Baker. Trying to stop Ollie now, in fairness. Big man. 6'2". Jamesy now has had a couple of wides. First chance of a free down here in front of us. Cuts it inside. Beautiful free. A score. One score for Jamesy. 1-5 to 4 points. 1-5 to 4 points. 25 minutes gone. Is it enough against this breeze? They need about another goal maybe before half time. Jim Morrissey taking his time with the puck out. Joe Constantine. Ollie Baker goes up with his hand. Larkin again. Playing great hurling is Larkin. Gray, will you come out first? Tips it off his man's hurl. They go down again. A push in the back, I thought there, Riff. No, they're all in there, but the Wexford man comes out. Rathnure man pulls. Out here to Michael Redmond. Redmond. Who's down? Larkin is down. Here comes Kenneth Kennedy. Busting his way out. A free. Kenneth the free. Ollie. I'd say he got an old tip on top of the head there. And it doesn't look good. Larkin is down. We could do. Larkin. Connor Fanning is out there again. Kenneth got a tap on top of the head. Number 15. Oh, little hole up in another area being booked. Hitting. Young Kenneth. Our little Kenneth. What's wrong with Larkin? I'd say Larkin could be winded. Larkin, a lot of work put in here in this first half. It's another free for Sean McMahon. He has missed 2 or 3 of them so far. Right in mid of the field. About 65 yards out. Louis is on. Larkin looks a bit shaken. Here comes Sean. This one looks gone straight over the bar. A great score by Shawnee. Shawnee has got one on target. 1-6 to 4 points. 26 minutes gone in the first half. Jim Morrissey pucking out again for Rathnure. Joe Constantine down here in front of us marking Nick O'Leary. Up they go. Here comes Shoulders. Shoulders lays it down. Been harassed, but here's great control as this big man lays a great ball in towards the nail. The nail lays it down to Larkin. Larkin a dangerous ball. It's gone wide, just gone wide, Larkin. All right, Larky. Keep at it, Larkin. Keep at it. You're scoring them as well. Jamesy has switched again. Brody gone out into the centre, marking the big strong man Joe Mooney. Jamesy out here marking Rod Guiney, one of the twins. Come on, goalie, will you fuck her out? Jim Morrissey poking a long ball down. Ollie Baker is under it. Ollie pulls. Breaks to Sean McMahon. Sean McMahon lays it out. It's gone out over the line again. Another line ball. Martin Burton putting Shawnee under pressure there. Line ball for Rathnure. Another line ball. More danger for the Doora Barefield full back line. I say it's that man again, Joe Mooney. Taking frees and line balls. A dangerous ball. Hard. Shawnee gets the hurley up short. Noel Brody. Tons of room. Noel, he lays it high in around the house. Up goes the Constable Baker. Well held. Out comes the nail. The nail will rise and turn inside his man. The nail has turned. The nail is over the bar. Go by the nail. Ah, the nail boy got an old wrap in the hand. But the nail is causing problems for the 41-year-old John Conran. The nail, a young strap of a man, he's only 31. Jeez, he's a spring chicken compared to Conran. Has the score on the board. 10 points to 4. 1-7 to 4 points. Jim Morrissey. We're in injury time. Up there goes Cod and David High. David gets it. A good young hurler is this David High. Oh, mother of God, is that going over the bar? It's dropping down around the goal mouth. It's gone wide. It's a huge high ball by David High. Very, very high. We even lost it here, I'd say. The boys in the Cranes had a better chance of getting it than the corner forward inside Andrew Whelan. Pat O'Connor still not going to blow the whistle. Jim Morrissey now pucking out the ball. Out towards Larkin. Larkin on the back of your man. Centre back, he's down. Get up in it, Larkin. Baker loses it. Oh, pulled there across young Brody. Ball has gone in. Andrew has gone inside his man. On the Guiney. There, Guiney. Coming out again. This fella run all day for you. It's a well hooked and blocked by Andrew Whelan. This is Conran. Out he comes. Mooney. Danger here. Danger. The ever reliable. Chair high. A great ball down the field. Is Larkin under it? No, it's Mooney again. Mooney's playing very well. Shoulders is going back. Get down Shoulders and bend your back. And gets a great clearance down the field. Up goes Brody. Nolly Brody. Down he goes. Get it up, Nolly. Been harassed there by Paul Codis of all the players. In it goes towards the nail and the Constable Baker. Baker gets it on the chest. It breaks out to Jamesy. Get inside, Jamesy. Is Jamesy going to be taken down? Throws the ball across. And it's gone wide. Look, Andrew Whelan, first time pull. I thought we could have gone anywhere. Jamesy was surrounded, played a cute ball across to Andrew Whelan, who pulled first time. It could have gone into the back of the net. The referee calls for the ball. It's half time. St. Joseph's leading by 1-7 to 4 points. Half time as the teams go in. Doora Barefield playing well, slightly under pressure at times. Midfield, ball kind of bypassing midfield more than anything else as they troop off the pitch. St. Joseph's will be happy with that lead. Bends his back, Greg. I thought he got a push. Comes out the field to Mooney. Mooney getting a push in the back. Baker. Well flicked on. Caught again. Lays the ball in his stick. Flicks it out. Michael Redmond. Mick O'Leary. In block down by Ali Baker. High pulls. Baker pulls. Coming out towards Nolly Brody. Nolly hitting him with the shoulder. It's a great ball. Is it gone straight over the bar? It's gone over the bar. A point for Rathnure. Just what Rathnure needed. Austin Codd. Dara O'Driscoll. Dara is in trouble. One thing Doora Barefield could do without now is an injury. As Rathnure, after pulling a point back. 10 points to 5. Dara is down. Here comes Louis. Doesn't look too good. He got a strapping on the back of his leg. Will there be a sub coming in? Big loss to Doora Barefield if Dara has to go off the field. Dara's getting up. Yes, he has a bandage around his left calf of his leg. But he's told to run it off. Now Christie, very important that we get a score on the board here. The sun shining into the eyes of the midfielders. Christie, long ball, down towards James O'Connor. Jamesy swings one hand. Out the ball goes out. Big hefty shoulder by Joe Constantine. But there they've lost it again. Midfield. Number 23. Number 23 is Nigel Higgins. Enel on the ground. Out comes Cahill. Full forward on turns inside, and yes, it's gone wide. Wide ball. Very hard to see the numbers on these Rathnure backs. Anyway, it's gone wide. Colin Byrne, the full forward. Christie coming down to this side now. Half an hour away from an All-Ireland title. Ollie doesn't see it. Just pull the fresh air. Jamesy gets it up in his hand and gets a ball down, of course, into the Greg. Into Greg. Greg loses the ball. Pulls up into the air. Has gone out for a line ball. Oh, beautifully hurled across the field. Andrew whips. Joe Mooney. Jamesy. Nolly Brody. One hand. Bends his back and gets it up into his hand. Turning inside. Ball on the hurl. Ref a charge right into his chest. Rathnure boys aren't happy. There's lads beside me here, fucking them line. It's a free anyway. Jamesy needs to score this to get Doora Barefield back into the lead by their 6 points they need. Jamesy bends now here about 40 yards out. Jamesy strikes and straight between the posts. Jamesy, ever reliable Jamesy. The goalie, a bit more of a rush in him this time, Jim Morrissey. Jim Morrissey wearing a cap, sun into his eyes. It'll be danger of dropping balls in around the square out to the nail. Drives a big high ball down towards David High and Paul Codd. They're going up. Codd, Baker, don't catch it in your hand. Up into Joe Constantine. Joe takes a knock. Taken down. Pull. Dara, fresh air. And again. Here comes Ollie. Ollie not into it at all. Things are going for Ollie. Joe misses it as well. Lot of missing. Arson. Don't give away a free. David High. Oh, big wide swing from David. Bend your back, David. Helping lads. Pushed. Pull. They'll pull an anything there from Rathnure, fellas. Great ball. Inside to the nail. The nail and Conran. O'Neill. Rise it. Takes a heavy knock. Out to the cornerback, Stephen Summers. Summers. Down the field. Mike O'Leary. Being harassed by Biscuits. Biscuits, he's turning inside out. Another dangerous ball. Shoulders. Kenneth. Pull. Sean McMahon. Danger. Donald. Ever reliable. Please don't get it out. James is back there. And James is taken down, ref. Come on, ref. Give us a free, will you? James is still down there. Donald Cahill. Head down Donald and clear it down the field. Well hurled by Donald Cahill. In towards the nail and Conran. The nail has it. A free in. Well hurled the nail. Oh boy, Nail, you have him in your pocket. Kieran O'Neill, the only man that could stand under that ball and catch it with the strength of the nail. Martin Williams by Jesse has muscles put on O'Neill that you wouldn't find any other man. Martin working him very hard out there in concrete products. Jamesy, tomorrow night we'll be in Sully's drinking all the winnings, I'd say. Jamesy, Yes, it's over the bar. 12 points to 5. Thanks to Kieran O'Neill. Kieran playing very well today, causing all kinds of problems for John Conran. Puck out for Jim Morrissey. Lot of time left in this game yet. Joe, brilliantly held by Joe Constantine. Now they're getting into it. And the nail is going up again. The nail has it in his hand again. Turns inside, throws out to Larkin. Larkin throws it out. A great score. Kieran O'Neill nailed it out to Larkin, the captain, and Larkin drives over his third point of the game. Kieran O'Neill, you're giving a man in a match performance here, the nail. Oh Christ, Neil, I hope you win it. Of all the men down that pitch, I have great time for the nail. Joe Constance under this. Will he leap up and grab it again? The ball breaks out. David, oh Christ, David, watch it, because they'll pull on you. Joe Constance getting in his way. Sean McMahon takes a pull and strokes it down the field. Here comes the nail and Condon again. The nail goes up. Here comes to Larkin. Larkin strikes it, and it's over! Larkin Hassel is absolutely flying it down here. They brought back the midfielder to mark him. I think, yes, number 8, Michael Redmond, is back marking Larkin. He's making a damn bad job of it. Jim Morrissey pucking the ball out for Rathnure. Ollie is under it. Ollie goes up. Ollie bats. Out goes Brody. Brody stongs the horse. Joe Mooney's under it. Tries to pull it. Doora Barefield are on fire now. It comes out to Larkin. Larkin gets inside. Flicks it out. It's going out for a line ball. A line ball. Leave it down the side of the field, lads. They are flying it at the moment. 14 points to 5. 14 points to 5. Kieran O'Neill is playing brilliant. Ollie Baker. Is it Ollie? Yes, Ollie is taking the line ball. The nail has gone down here. Oh, he's cute. Hold that nail. Lays Andrew inside with Guiney. In goes the Greg, the constable. What Lally do? He scored one here in 95, straight over the bar. James and your man are having a bit of a schmozzle. Here comes across, no one expecting. Here comes the Larkin. Larkin, oh, James raises the dummy. Throws the ball out. Kicked out the field. Wexford had never had a good football team. Ollie let it out again, and it's gone out over the line ball out there. I see Claw. Claw. It would be great for the likes of the Claw if they could win this All-Ireland. Great manager, the Claw. He was my manager one time, Jonah B. Christ with a great whole year of it. Here's Ollie pointing the way, hopefully. Will this be a long one? In and on the ground. Out towards their brother Greg. Greg bends his back. Lost it. Waiting for Nolly Brody to go to it. Nolly missed it. Guiney comes. Hook him, lads. Block him. Well done. Brilliant hurling. Ah, yes. Here comes Guiney again. Oh, by Christ, get out of my way. He says, I'm coming. Ollie. Oh, brilliant. Brody, you never give up. Lot of chopping and pulling and Brody. There's balls going everywhere. He pulls it down the field. Ger High. Oh, by Ger. Plenty of ash from Ger High. Young Dara. Dara's hooked. Dara loses. Ger High. Staying with him. Dangerous ball in around the house. Kenneth Kennedy. Kenneth's going out to it. Is this Cod? Cod and David High. David stay inside him. Don't foul him. Turns him inside out. And strikes it over the bar, Paul Cod. 14 points to 6. There's only about 6 minutes gone in the second half. Plenty of time for Rathnure to get back into this game. A goal will make all the difference. Paul Cod turned David High inside out there. He's a slippery character, that Cod. Fishy kind of a guy. Down it comes. Jamesy and Nolly Brody. Nolly breaks it. They're coming again, the Rathnure boys. Joe misses it. Shawnee, don't miss it. Steps inside. Takes a big knock. Drives it. Is it Joe? Whalen. Oh, well held by Guiney. That hurler is playing well. Nay, hits him. Shoulder. Condon. Drives it down the field. Out towards Kenneth Kennedy. Kenneth Kennedy, Morrissey. Morrissey. Dangerous ball in towards. Missed it. Donald Cahill. Donald, ever reliable, clears it out the field. That's the place for it. They won't score out there. There's a lot of changes in the Rathnure team. Joe Constantine is wondering who he's going to pick up. Number 14. Number 14, Colin Byrne is playing now at centre forward outside, and Sean McMahon. A dangerous high ball. It looks like it's gone all the way over. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. Gone wide. Looseman, the referee. Number 10, Austin Codd, giving out there to the referee about something. 14 points to 6. How are we going to get through the rest of this game? I'm as nervous, just where I was playing. Christie. Long ball. Straight down the middle. Very hard to see that ball, I say, with the sun in their eyes. Nolly Brody gets a great ball in. The Nail is going after it. The Nail has it. The Nail is taken down, I'd say. Greg Baker. Come on, Greg, get a now score on the board. Throws it across the field. Larkin is gone. Larkin hesitated out to Ali. Come on, Greg. Larkin. Wind pulled on. Larkin. Now turn it across. Dangerous ball. Guy, he got out! He got out. No, he dropped it. Left it after him. I thought he was going out over the line. Here they come again. Ger high. Shawnee Shoulders. Shoulders breaks it all out. But he still follows it out. He's pushing him out. It's a free. Harsh decision. A harsh decision. There's a sub coming on. Colin Mullen. The Mull is coming on. I'd say it could be Greg. I'd say Greg Baker. Yes. Colin Mullen is in. 10 minutes into the second half. Or is it a change? Yes. Colin Mullen is in and Greg has gone off. I'd say Greg a small bit disappointed. But the Mull is in. As the ball drops and it's gone over the bar. Point for Rathnure. 14 points to 7. Double scores. This game could change it. The breeze in favour of Rathnure, whatever is in it. Christie. St. Joseph's need to get out and do a bit of scoring now. Get on top of them again. Christie. Long ball down the field. Sun in their eyes. Everyone goes up. Jamesy gets out and gets the breaking ball. Jamesy puts the head down. Turned inside. Ben Harris standing out over the line and the referee didn't give him the line ball. Jamesy being well shackled out there by the wing back. The Guineas are sticking into him. One of the Guineas now. Line ball well down the field. David missed it. Biscuit is down. Dangerous ball. Cahill flicks it out with one hand and pulls it. Dangerous out. They're coming again. A free in. We're giving away frees. Rathnure are getting back into this game. Rathnure getting back into this game. Free in. Another point for Paul Codd, I'd say. Their chief scorer today from frees and from play. Rathnure bringing in a sub. One sub in already. This could be a dangerous low ball. Like he's going for a goal. Right, he went for the hurl. Here's some cheek. Cahill, oh God, Cahill, a great ball out. Will it go out over the line? Brody is going for it. Brody just stops it. And that lineman's out. That linesman, he says quick. How well he saw it. Another line ball, a sub in. Who's gone off? Hard to tell from here. Even hard to tell who's after coming in. What's the number on his back? It says number 22. It's a 22. All right, Rathnure is Paul Bannon. Paul Bannon's in. Corner forward has gone off. Brendan O'Leary, a very dangerous ball. In around the house. Bourne has it. Been followed by Joe Constantine. Joe flicks it out. Come on, Kenneth. Kenneth bends his back. Kenneth, a long clearance. If you ever hit one. Down it comes. Larkin up. It's gone out. Line ball. I'd say it's a clash ball. I'd say now. Number 23 is in. Nigel Higgins and Larkin. It's a throw in. The referee, I'd say, is telling him otherwise. That's a throw in. Right down here in front of us. Jamesy and Guiney are behind. Oh God, what sort of throw was that? Goes out the field. Paul Codd. Danger, man. Blocked and he gets a great ball down around the house. Oh, mother of God. Well held by Christie. Well held. As brave as you could be. Under the ball. Baker. Get out of his way. Jamesy has it. Been hooked. Great ball down the field. Larkin O'Neill is looking to see will he go for it. Condon has it. Larkin is going with him. Larkin, well blocked by Larkin. Gets it up in his hand. Ref. Picked it off the round, ref. The throw in. Get off him, Neil. There's road one way. A throw in. Bringing it out here to the 21-yard line between Larkin and Hassett. Mooney, Hassett. Oh, Christ, don't let him pick it up. Number 3, the full-back. Condon cued out. The old head. And the old head drives it out over the line ball. Line ball for Doora Barefield. Ollie is taking it. About 12-13 minutes gone. Ollie in around the house. Mullen is in there. The Nail is out on the edge of the square. Nobody inside full forward. Joe Constantine is loose. Plays it, go on. Mullen. Take him on, Mull. Come on, Mull. A dangerous ball. Will O'Neill go for it? He goes up high, but that Guiney fella again, well held and hurled down the field. Ger High is going up, pulling hard. Loses out. David High. Wexford are on the attack. Ger High is still there. Ger is still there. Well hurled Ger High. Brilliant. Ollie Baker. Ollie Baker. Come on, Larkin. Larkin, don't foul. James on him. Higgins. Joe Constantine is under it. Joe head down and a high tackle to the head. A high tackle. Nolly Broy, there's men loose everywhere here. Out to Larkin. Larkin. Guiney's out him and Guiney is in like a tiger and pulls the ball, but the referee didn't see the high tackle on Joe Constantine. Joe has gone down. Referee didn't see it. Here comes Ali. Where's your linesman? Come on, ref. Joe got a tip across the ear. Shawnee is coming out. Ger High out to see if he's all right. Oh, here's Fanning, Dr. Fanning. Another call out. Louis. Doctor as well as was. 14 points to 7. Double scores here. It's a line ball to Doora Barefield. There's about 15 minutes gone. This absorbing All-Ireland hurling final. AIB hurling final. Joe gets a tap on the back from Louis. Shoulder's gone back in. Pat O'Connor. Is this another quick one? Larkin went for the quick one. Ollie let it around the house. Give it to Neil. It's gone wide. Ollie discussed with himself. All right, Ollie. Go back out and do your job. Joe Constantine. Joe is standing in around the half-back line. Shawnee is on the edge of the square. Donald Cahill expecting a long puck out. Out it comes. Ollie is going. And Cod. Baker has it. Down on his knees. Turns inside. Linesman. The linesman has his hand up. Ger High is coming out. Put it down with your linesman. Rolly Brody. The linesman had his flag up for about 10 minutes before the referee saw it. By God, these linesmen don't know miss much. They should be umpires. Line ball. It could spell danger. Cod is taking it. Danger now in around the house here. Shoulders are in there. Donald Cahill playing one great game again today. Donald. He tops it on the ground. David High. David now. Good man, David. Cod has it. Well, sent in. It's let it off wide. Yes, it's as good. That's as good. Cahill give him a kick in the ass there for doing that for old Christie. That's gone wide and he went in and gave Christie an old belt passing him. Will they bring in the man himself? Jimmy Houlihan. Jimmy Houlihan is in. By God, Donald Cahill. You're marking an old one now. Jimmy Houlihan, grey hair. He's showing him a ticket. I'd say it's his pension book he has. Jimmy Houlihan. No, to the bus pass. The free bus pass, I'd say. Jimmy Houlihan, he could cause problems though. Walks in, I'd say he'll give Cahill an old route now. And Cahill stepping back. Houlihan has gone in, the old head down. Cute as an old fox, I'd say. 14 points to 7. Christie. Long puck out. Down towards Joe Constantine. Up they go. Joe and Jamesy in on the ground. Sean, beautiful. Flicked. Takes on a twice step. Let it in Shawnee. Shawnee still going. Breaks it down to the big man himself, Ollie Baker. Ollie is going. Ollie's on the 40. Ollie is still going. He's on the 21-yard line. Ollie lays the ball in, and Ollie, it's gone wide. Ollie should have left it out, but a great run by the big man himself, Ollie Baker. Jim Morrissey, he's in a bit more of a hurry than he was in the first half. He's gone in for the puck and out stick. Keep it going, lads, keep it going. 7 points. Dangerous lead. Dropping down around the half-back line. Shawnee. David, don't overcarry David. David has it on the stick. David is coming out. David who hurls it the first time. Nolly Brody deflects it just as well because it's going to Mooney. And Brody goes in hard. Andrew. Go Andrew now. Go Andrew, let it out. Andrew Whelan's gone wide. There has been very little scoring this past 5 or 10 minutes. The nail was free out in the corner. Jim Morrissey. Jim Morrissey now with the puck out. 16 minutes gone. Oh, up to go, Guiney. Well hurled, a great ball down towards Mullen. Mullen gets down. Mullen turns inside. Lays a low ball in across to Larkin. Larkin, come on Larky. Larkin, is that a great score from Larkin? Yes, Larkin has it! Larkin's fourth or fifth point today. He'd done it below in Waterford. He's done it again today. Great work, great vision by Mullen. The Mull. Colin Mullen, he's wearing black boots today. To the wonder they're not maroon. Out it goes towards Cod and David High. David goes up. The ball is flicked out. David being held. A free, brilliant hurling, David High. You're doing well, David. David High playing very well there now. I wonder how the boys above in the corporate boxes and their limos and their, what was it, scenics or space wagons they came up in. By God, they'll have a great time going home if we win this one today. Shawnee drops it dangerous in around the house. O'Neill has it. O'Neill has it in his hand. He's turning inside. Is he pull? The ball's gone out. I thought he had it in his hand. Oh, Jesus, Nolly and Jamesy. Drops it in, no one's land. Out comes, takes a tackle. Blocked down. David and Cod. Hurley held. He's gone in. Number 11 is Martin Byrne. He's still going. Martin Byrne tries to hand pass it out. It gets stuck in the bog hole. Sean McMahon flicks it out to Kenneth Kennedy. Kenneth, bend the back, Kenneth. Bend it. Will it right on it? Kenneth, strong as a horse. Oh, Christ, Kenneth, come on. Come with it, boy. Catch it up short. Lays it down to Larkin. Pull, Larkin. Pull. It's gone out over the line. It's a line ball. Nigel Higgins and Larkin has it. Here comes the centre back, Joe Mooney. He's kept busy today with him taking line balls and frees and watching Nolly Brody. Larkin is right in front of him. Face it now, Larkin. Let's don't let him get a goal. Larkin, that's a dangerous high ball again. In around the house. The old man has gone up for it. Jimmy Houlihan. It breaks inside. A rash tackle by Sean McMahon. James, he clicks it over. Goes to the centre forward. The centre forward drives it dangerously in. Oh, Christ. It's gone out. Oh, give him a hurl. Well, fair play to you, Jerry High. No hurl, and he still won the ball. Got it out for 65. He done a bit of old Michael Flatley dancing, but got it out. He got it out. Well, I'd say Cod is going to drop this in around the house. Cod is going to drop it in around the house. I'm looking for time. I haven't a clue. I think it's about 20 minutes gone. In around the house. Houlihan is in there. All it needs is a flick. This will be low and hard. And Paul Cod strikes it. He takes his pint. 15 pints to 8. 112 to 8 pints. Take your time, Christy. Take your time. Christy. Right down here in front of us. Out towards Larkin. Jimenez leads back. Larkin goes up and misses it. Brody go back for it. Brody has it chopped out of his hand. Larkin goes in. Larkin and Cod. He's all over the place, that Cod fella. He makes a ball to it. Please, David, get inside. Turn inside his man. Cod is down. David gets a high ball in around the house. The nail is Joe Constantine. And the nail, Andrew Whelan. Flicking it out. Mullen. Still in there. Andrew Whelan. A great score. Great score by Andrew Whelan. I think Paul Cod is down. I think he twisted a knee or twisted an ankle or something. He's down here in front of us. And here comes their doctor. Big orange box. I said to the lunch he's coming for him. Out he's coming. St. Joseph's are after making the double scores yet again. 16 points to 8 as we can see over here on the right hand side. Oh, mother of God, but it's hard. I said it before, but this would be one mighty victory for Doora Barefield. Paul Cod limping off. 16 points to 8. I think there's about 6 or 7 minutes left. I'm trying to get what time is it. What time is left? Puck out by Jim Morrissey. James, he's going for it. Jamesy blocks it down. Turns in, gets a shoe up in the arse. And breaks down. In and around. Oh, he turns his flat. Turns Sean McMahon inside out. Is it a goal on? Carl has it. Donald. Heavy tackle by Donald Carl. Way down the field. Up goes Brody. Brody is under it. Griney is playing everywhere now. Throws it out. But David High reads it well. Go Davy boy. And let it in. In around the house. Andrew, he missed it. The goalie does very well. Very well he does. He's blocked. He's hooked. He still gets it down the field. More danger. Gerald High is going for it. The bank manager gets it out. What speed? Get up in him. Pulling it. Don't let him in. Another dangerous ball in towards Houlihan. Oh Christ. Oh mother of God, it's 65. It's a 65. It took a deflection, took a wicked deflection. I've been told there's about 3 minutes. A goal is what Rathnure need. Rathnure need a goal. Paul Codd. This is definitely going in towards Houlihan. If they get a goal, we could be in trouble. It's a dangerous ball and it's gone wide. Gone wide. Oh, our Doora Barefield on the verge of making history. Who's gone off? Joe Constantine. There is a substitute. Fergal O'Sullivan, who played so well in the last day, marking Bugs Bunny himself, Rabbit. Fergal is on. Jess Miller should be delighted. They're coming down. Brody. Brody. He has it. Here comes Codd. Codd is still trying hard. Lays the ball in and again around the house. Up goes Houlihan and Cal, and the ball is breaking out. Well saved again by Christie. A very brave save. Christie does it again. Another very good save by Christie on the 14-yard line. He's down. Connor Fanning is coming again. I got Connor. The car will be able to change it. Here he comes running. Louis is 10 yards behind him. I'd say we're nearly there. Our Doora Barefield. Oh please, I'm getting so nervous. There's a lot of girls down there that must be waiting for the referee to come up. It's gone out for a 65. Christie has been looked at. I think there's about 2 or 3 minutes left. 2 or 3 minutes. Public address system is on again. 16. Excuse me. Along this ice now.
For those patrons who are finding it difficult to see the manual boards down the corner, the score at the moment is St. Joseph's, 1 goal, 13 points.
113. He's after telling us 113 to 8 points. The ball is pucked out. Up goes Brody. Jamesy is under it. Oh, he's queued out. Jamesy drives it high up close. That's the one we wanted. Yes, Doora Barefield, the little parish, are going to be our Ireland champions. We'll be in the Grove tonight. We'll be in Mays. We'll be in Hassids. Sully's. By Christ, we'll be in Sully's tomorrow night. Come on, Biscuits. Bad leg and all. Takes a heavy tackle. Out over the sideline. A line ball. They're mad for road, these Wexford fellas. As I said before, if Jerry Garvey was down here in front of me, he would think he was in heaven. There's so many hives of bees, you could say. Shawnee. Loose ball. It has to be taken again. Out by the sideline. Out by the sideline. I can't believe this game is nearly over. I can't believe that Barefield are going to win. That the Nail is going to get an All-Ireland medal. By God, Fiona will be delighted. And little Michelle. And Alan. And here comes David. Getting a high tackle again. David High has played very well in the second half. Out goes the Nail again. Go on, Nail. Shove him out. And the Nail is after winning the line ball. The Nail is like a 14-year-old out there. Look at the stride of him coming across. The Kieran O'Neill, one of the all-time greats. The St. Joseph's boys are out on the sideline. The cameras are down there. They know they have it. Kitman, where is Kitman? Young Alan O'Neill, I can see him down there. Claws there. Ollie. Dangerous ball. In around the house. Sully. Hassett, can he miss? Yes! Hassett! You good thing, you! Hassett is after putting that icing on the cake. Larkin has it. Ball is breaking down. James, you haven't won. Get up. Blow the whistle. Blow it up. It's over. Give us a blow it up. Larkin. The icing on the cake for Larkin. Ollie is down there. And the Shamazel. Get rid of it, Larkin. Get down to Larkin, has it. It goes across to Brody. Brody. High ball in around the house. The Moyle is there. The sun in his eyes. Deflects it down to the nail. The nail. Get up, Neil. Christ, get up, Neil. All right, Neil. All right. Out comes the Brody. Brody is coming. He's no one in the asses over him. A big swipe. Down towards the nail again. Oh, Christ, get up and mind your hand, Neil. You have to go catching points tonight. The nail. Flicks it out. Now, Mull. Mull. Get it up, Mull. And flick it over the bar, Mull. Ah, look, the Mull put it wide. I'm trying to take off a coat. I won't be needing it, I can tell you. It's all over! It's all over! Doora Barefield are All-Ireland champions! I am thrilled! They are up in arms, delighted! They're after beating Rathnure by 20 points to 8. History has been made! History has been made!
few words of mention has to go to a guy who's always first in the training. His enthusiasm, his energy, his life has kept us going all through the year. And that's the great Louis McQueen! I'd like to thank all our sponsors, especially Clare Civil Engineering, Paul Whelan, Jim Bell, and the Grove who put on news for us all through the year. Thank you very much, guys. Finally, I'd like to thank the great Rathnure team for the battle all through today. I'm happy you had a little look at today, that's all I got to do. I'd like to be cheers to Rathnure. Amen? By you calling for number 7, David Boyd.
I'm here inside in a St. Joseph's dressing room that is packed to the rafters with ex-hurlers, Fergie McDonough, young fellas looking for autographs. I'm joined here by Donald Cahill, the most outstanding fullback in Clare this year. Donald, what was that like out there?
Very hot, great day, absolutely summer's day. You couldn't get a better day in September. Ground was very firm. We just couldn't dream of anything better than that.
I think now I'm here in this dressing room, and like, I don't think it has sunk in yet with G that you have actually won the All-Ireland.
Oh, it has. It'll take a long time yet. This is just an ordinary dressing room like any other time. It takes a long time for something like this to sink in, and maybe later on tonight, and maybe tomorrow and the day after, it'll feel a little bit better. It's only now you can really enjoy it, and hopefully in the next few days we'll really get to enjoy this day.
Donald, congratulations. You're outstanding again today. And listen, the best of luck. Go and have your shower, and we'll celebrate for the week.
Thanks.
Here you are with the trainer himself. Louis, this is your second time coming to Croke Park in the space of a few years, and you have an All-Ireland going home. You're making a good habit of it, Louis.
It's great to come to Croke Park at any stage, but when to go home victorious and going home with 2 All-Ireland titles, like we did in '97 and '99, it's fabulous success for the club.
Louis, I know David Hoy got man of the match, but in fair, I thought that Kieran O'Neill was outstanding there today, full forward.
Kieran's an old warhorse. I think I had Kieran on a minor Clare team that I trained a long time ago.
I remember.
And I used to carry him home. You were thereabouts, and he used to come home with me in the car, and he'd leave his gear in my boot and whatever. Like, that man has had, phenomenal success with the club, and today was the icing on the cake. Brilliant for him. I'm delighted for him. Couldn't meet a nicer fella.
Did you think it was going to be so easy, Louis?
No, at half-time with 6 points of a lead, we were talking there basically about if we could match them point for point in the second half, we knew that we were going to be All-Ireland champions. And when we gave 15 minutes display there at the start of the second half, where we kind of took control of the game, powered scores over, and then that goal that gave the icing on the cake, that's what we need.
I think Larkin deserved that goal after the performance he gave. He got some brilliant points again today, like he did below in Waterford against Mount Sion.
I've been having a go at Larkin our last 2 or 3 matches. I told him a captain must not only lead, but he must score, and I think today he answered that. Like, scoring goals and points the way he did was fabulous.
Louis, thanks a million, Louis, and congrats.
No problem.
Michael Closey, manager of the year, I'd say. Claude, you have been involved in Doora Barefield for, I think you said, 30 years.
30 years, like,
Did you ever think you'd see the day that you'll be inside in a victorious dressing room in Crow Park on a beautiful fine day on St. Patrick's Day and St. Joseph's All-Ireland champions?
No way, no way. If you give me a county championship last October, I'd have been happy. But just to come here St. Patrick's Day and win an All-Ireland, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it because...
It hasn't sunk in though, has it? Inside this dressing room?
Not at all, not at all. But these lads are fantastic. And you've done a bit of training with them, you know. They're as level-headed and as cool. And, you know, nothing was going to stop them once they got out of Clare. And that was the key. Because unless we got out of Clare, you know.
Yeah.
And that was the big...
Yeah. Everyone said after the county final, you know, that Jesus, St. Joseph's are going nowhere because, you know, the county final wasn't a great game. It was great to win it. But the standard of hurling, they were saying, wasn't good enough to go down and beat Mount Sion below in Waterford. And by God, I was below in Waterford. And they gave one hell of a display of determination, heart, which they showed out there again today.
Well, you see, Blackie, when you're down for 40 years, like, it's very hard to get up. And you've been put down and down and down 4 years in a row by Clarecastle, you know. But this year, I wrote to every player and I says, 40 years, like, we've got to break it. And when we broke it, you know the hurling that's in that panel. But they were never able to express it in Clare until this year. Once they got out of Clare, the sky was the limit. And today, I think they put on a performance second to none.
They really expressed themselves in what was a beautiful pitch on a beautiful day and suited Doora Barefield down to the ground.
Well, you know the muck and mire we've been trotting through all winter, Blackie. And you've trotted through it yourself. But by God, those boys were like bullocks let out today.
Like the nail was flying today.
The nail with a big paw.
I said today he was like a 14-year-old there today.
That's right.
He was running, there was a spring in his step.
You know, he's like all wine, he comes good with age.
Michael Closey, thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the week.
Right, cheers, we will back it the whole year.
We're joined here by Ollie Baker. Ollie, how's the hand? How was it? We'll have pain tomorrow, I'd say. It won't be in your hand.
It won't be in my hand, maybe, you know, but I'm sure in a few weeks it'll be in there, like, and maybe some of them might be self-inflicted.
Ollie, you have played here in 2 All-Irelands with Clare. To come out today with Doora Barefield and play in summer-like conditions, was it a dream? It's a dream come true.
Well, I suppose when you're anyone who aspires to play in hurling wants to play in weather conditions like that, and, like, you know, especially in the whole parish, and I think maybe half the county came up as well, you know.
Half the county, right,
you know, and, like, you know, it was brilliant, and it was just like All-Ireland final day, and I'm delighted that the lads, like myself, Sean and Jane, maybe have experienced it before, but, like, you know, I'm just so delighted that everyone that we were involved with in hurling all the years of belonging were here to experience it as well, and especially to win in, it's unbelievable. It's the feeling that...
Well, Ollie, we saw the bus coming up the back of the Hogan stand when we coming in, right? And I just said I go over and wish you good luck, but I never saw 20 fellas so psyched and so focused. You just passed through everyone as if you didn't see no one, that you were totally focused. You kind of frightened me going in. I was saying to myself, God help the team that meet them when they go out.
Well, like, you know, I mean, like, we weren't coming up here taking it lightly. Like, a lot of the people in the papers had said that we were
hot favourites
to that. Like,
you were like Easterbreck.
We were kind of, I don't know.
Easterbreck with 2 legs.
Did you back us, did you?
I did, yeah. A double. Huh? Perfect. When you walk, I walked out there, it was like summer out there. And the heat. And above where I was in the Hogan Centre, faced the bollocks of it. Yeah. Oh, it was great. I had to get your man's jacket. Oh, Michal was down. He congratulated me.
Yeah.
He said to my first year, he's done 50, I've done 1.
Yeah.
Here by Chair Hoy, a defender that I would dread to mark. He was out there today and he was doing a bit of Michael Flatley dancing. He had no hurley. He jumped 2 or 3 times, but he still won the ball. He got his nose broke as person in the first half. What hit you? Was it a hurley or a schlitter?
Some man's hurley hit me. I flicked the ball away and
came falling through.
You dived in. You dived in with the head.
In the wrong place at the wrong time.
Will you be able to go to work tomorrow with that note?
No, I'd say I'll have to get 2 weeks off.
I'd say so. Sick leave. Ger, for you and the nail and the other all men on the team, it must be a great feeling. It must be a great feeling.
Huge. It's my 31st birthday today now, and I couldn't have asked for a better birthday.
And they called you Ger. Yeah, all right. Ger, listen, I'll let you go away and get changed, and we'll see you tonight and tomorrow night. We're joined here by David Hoy, who had the big job of marking Paul Codd. Everyone was talking about Paul Codd scoring 14 points the last day. He scored a few points from frees today, but I think you had him fairly hassled. You had him fairly... Hey! I'm going. You had him fairly under wraps today, hadn't you, David?
But in fairness, he was under a lot of pressure. Like the media built him up like for the game. Like, I mean, every time he turned to like a 14-point master. Like he was under fierce pressure. I was just lucky that I got him on the day. Like he got a point off me, but
yeah. As I was saying in the commentary, he turned you inside out there once out here on the right wing and stuck it over the bar. He's great skill, and he covered. He was loose. He was all over the place, wasn't he?
He ran up to his own 45 or 4 or 5 times in the game, like, and I remember Ollie telling me during the game, just stay with him and start going 70, like, and I just let him off, like, he can't score for 45, you know. But
well, David, a dream come true for you, playing an All-Ireland final and man of the match.
Unbelievable. I never thought it happened. Like, never thought I'd even get to play in Croke Park. Like, never mind an All-Ireland final, like, dream come true.
David, we're here on the verge of Croke Park. There's a football match here. The place is packed, and St. Joseph's are just after winning an All-Ireland final. And I'm joined here by the mother of David Hoy and Ger Hoy. And of course, David, man of the match. Ger has a gash on his nose, he'll be alright. Were you a proud mother today of the two boys?
Very proud indeed. They're a wonderful team, every single one of them, and we're all delighted. The parish is absolutely thrilled with them.
There will be a great night in Doora Barefield tonight, and tomorrow, and a couple of more nights.
I'd say so. I'd say probably might go into the middle of
Will there be school in Knockneen tomorrow, or Friday?
Pat Mac has given them the day off, and they're looking forward to the boys going down to see them on Friday night, on Friday at school. It'll be great.
And you're hitting off now to follow him and keep an eye on him in case they drink too much. Thanks, Mrs. Hoy. Bye. All right, here, Larkin. 1 second. Larkin, I'm joined here by Larkin Hassett as he's hitting over towards the complimentary bar, which, in fairness, he deserves a few points. Larkin, it has been a great weekend for the Hassett family. Generosa yesterday, and another cup today. But I think today's cup is the one that we all wanted.
Oh, yeah, like the two brothers and my father made the rush back from Cheltenham this morning to be here, and I have a friend from Paris who made the rush back as well, and they're all at Cheltenham yesterday, and it was a great day yesterday in Cheltenham, you know, seeing Generosa come up there winning by 6 cents. But today, you know, just topped it all off when you got the good pitch today, Blackley, you know, like
perfect pitch.
You know, and we got the good pitch against the bridge, and we played good hurling, and we scored 17 points. We scored much the same today. And
Larkin, I think you could have scored about a goal and 9 points today, if I can remember rightly. I can see you banging the hurley down, and it says, Larkin, come on, get up, you'll score another one. And I was thrilled to see you get that goal at the very end, the icing on the cake, and you led, as the man says, a true captain.
There was only like things on my way today. You know, in the county final, I possibly got the same amount of ball and put it all wide. You know what I mean? The dry day, the dry ball, the dry pitch is what hurling is all about. And like I've probably waited, you know, 4 or 5 years to play on such a day. You know, dry day, dry ball moving fast. It's the kind of hurling I love, and it's the kind of hurling we all love. And
you're as fit as fit.
We are. Like, we've done tremendous work. Like, we weren't gonna, you know, work so hard for the last 2 years just to lose today.
Yeah, I was saying to Ollie, I saw you coming off the bus outside Croke Park, and I swear you frightened me passing. I went to say hello to you and wish you good luck, and you just saw straight through us. Like, there was no distractions. It was straight in, and I just said I'd hate to be the fellas that come to the other end of you. And I think the nail, you know, I keep talking about the nail. He's a great mate of mine, but I think he was outstanding today.
Brilliant. Like, you talk about to play the perfect full forward role. He caught ball, he broke ball, he gave ball. Like, my goal came from it. I'd say 4 or 5 points came from it. You know, he's the man. He was brilliant today.
Larkin, listen, go in and enjoy yourself, and we'll see you tonight and tomorrow. See you, Larkin. So look down the pitch. The pitch looks absolutely fabulous, and it was a perfect pitch for hurling today. As you look down the wings, the grass was just perfect. The breeze was slightly coming over from the railway in towards the Hogan stand, but it suited Doora Barefield down to the ground. They're a very young, fast and fit team, and they're worthy All-Ireland champions.
Quality
Led by the man from Couratlare, Joe. Paul Mockler. Here he is. Darren Daly. The Constable Baker. Yay, Grant. McNicholas, run up there and drink out of it. Nolly Purcell. Samuel. Gardner O'Sullivan. Fine effort. Where's the nail? We want the nail. I think he's going to hold baby sickness then. What a scene! Yay! Chief! The plumber himself! Right! Christie! Where's Weston? They're insulting the Richard. Come on, Patsy! James has got in the piss. Hey, Kitman! Get up here, you! Here he is! Kenneth Kennedy! Patsy, as they say in the States, Patsy Fahey! And the new Pat Hartigan, Donald Cahill. Another All-Ireland for Shawnee. Here he is, 6'7". Get off that ladder, you don't need it. Francis Hurling! Hold on. Caroline, let him out. Here he is, the one and only Jay! Robbie Thompson! Here he is. Here he is. Lads, anyone want to mortgage a bank loan tomorrow? Ger High! Hey, Cher, show everyone your lovely nose. Go on, get down. Come down. Go down, them steps, go down. Yeah. Here he comes! The Steel He hurled a 73-year-old man off the field today. Here he comes, the manager of the year, the mind Alex Ferguson. Here's Classy! Away that claw. Hey, Fergie to the lift around the back. Fergie! The hurley fixer, Davy Honan. The man of the match, Davy Honan. Here he comes, Mr. Tarmac, Andrew Wayne. It's Batman! No, it's Kitman! Jerry Mac! Alright, Jerry, you better welcome. Have we everyone? Who's missing? Where's Louis? Where is Louis? I would like to call the chairman of the club, Michael McMahon, please, say a few words. A bull of us for Michael McMahon. Mike, congratulations.
You have given a tremendous welcome to the All-Ireland champions. And I think it is no more than they deserve, because they have performed so admirably during the year, and they have brought great recognition and honour and pride to the parish of Doora Barefield. As I have this opportunity, I would like to thank all the people of the parish who have given such support to this team all during the year. Moral support and financial support, because success is expensive, and people have been very generous to us. And not just people in the parish, but people from outside. And many of the clubs, the GA clubs around the county, have been very strong in support of us, and we very much appreciate that. We would not have won an All-Ireland final, but for an awful lot of work put into it by an awful lot of people. And of course, certainly the people on the stage, but a lot of people who don't get maybe that much of the limelight. And I'm thinking in particular of all the team mentors and trainers and managers of all the teams in the parish, because all of that contributes enormously to success. And there are an awful lot of people behind the scenes who do a lot of work, and it is that work that bears fruit. In this occasion in particular, I want to pay special tribute to the team mentors, to manager Michael Thomasy, Tommy Duggan, Fergus McDonough, he's talking here behind me, and Tommy Duggan. And and our team coach, Louis Mulqueen. I was talking to Louis very early, no, it was last year in fact, and he said that team is capable of winning in All-Ireland. And I know Louis is a great trainer and he's a great talker, and I felt that he's prone to a slight exaggeration, but he has proved me wrong. I think I've said as much as I want to say, and thank you very much for coming out tonight. I know you want to hear Larkin has it, so Larkin is next.
Isn't it just brilliant to be All-Ireland champions? On a serious note, I'd like to thank everyone here, you know, who went to all the games, went to Dungarvan, went to Thurles, went to Limerick, went today. And Joe Considine, you know, asked me to mention the people from Cree, you know, who've been great. But all I really want to say is, remember today, savor today. It doesn't happen every day. And lads, let's build on this. You know, let's make the parish a great parish. Let's unite the parish, and let's go on. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the whole panel and the management team, I would like to thank you all for coming out in such huge numbers here tonight to support us, and especially above in Croke Park today. It was wonderful to see the maroon and white flags right around Croke Park. And you know, it's only then that it hits you that, yes, this was an All-Ireland final after all. This victory today, as I've said before, it's great for us here on stage, but I think it goes back years upon years. To anybody who ever brought out a child to a match, that coached a young lad, your fruits have been born today, and we're All-Ireland champions. It's 40 years since we won a county championship, and we've won an All-Ireland in the first go, so the sky is the limit from now on. But there's an awful lot of hard work gone in, and I thank every one of the 28 players in the panel who put in such tremendous work, coming from Dublin, Galway, Cork, and all over for training. And by God did they train under the great Louis Mulqueen. I'd like to thank especially our great arch rivals, Clarecastle, for the use of their facilities. Rowan especially under John Sullivan, and he's out here tonight to support us again. Thanks, John, for all the facilities, and Rowan as well. I leave you with this thought. A lot of journalists rang me during the week, and the first thing, and I said it to the players today, the first thing they asked me was, where is Doora Barefield? Well, they can open the papers tomorrow and they'll find where we are, All-Ireland champion.
I'm being given instructions by a guard. And he's a big guard. A man that has graced Croke Park on numerous occasions. He's here behind us. He was quite enough today. Need a couple of wides. Caroline won't be impressed. Lads, a big round of applause for the man with the big heart, James the O'Connor.
I don't fully know what that was made of. Again, as was Larkin said that what it meant to us today to see the maroon and white in Croke Park, and I just want to re-echo that on behalf of the players. I mean, you know, I can remember going back when I first moved Dennis in 1982 and running up into moved to Barefield. In 1982, and Greg was just reminding me that myself and Christy walked in two nice striped jerseys, and he said we're going to look forward to putting these two guys down now. Well, they're still trying, the Bakers, and they still haven't managed to do it. there's nothing really left to say, only to just again thank everybody. Look at, you know, we grew up together, we're neighbours, and I think if anything, the sense of unity and pride in our own place and our home place that this has done and brought to the parish, I think will, you know, no one can ever take it away from us. And we spoke in the dressing room and maybe during the week about respect. That we remember going up to Galway to play a challenge match against a particular team up there, and you know, we had a full squad, and they turned up with 13 players, and 2 of our lads made up 15. And I said, no club or no place anywhere in the world will ever be able to disrespect us like that again if we go on and do what we did today. And we put Barefield on the map, and we're following the footsteps of the Bridge and the other Clare teams that have done so well in recent years. So just again to thank everybody. The players really are delighted with what you've done and with the way you've got behind us and the support that you've given to us financially and otherwise. And hopefully we go on from here now, and maybe in 10, 15 years time some of the small faces down here will be up on Croke Park, and when I've retired and Ollie and Shawnee will be old men at that stage, and we'll be looking forward to travelling up as well. So thanks very much. Thanks, James. It's 10-1. This place isn't closed until 4. There's a lot of fellas here now, right? They're hurling all day, they're flying all night, and they're meant to get to the bar. There's a few fellas. Who's this? Brody. How's it going? Nolly. Come up here. Nolly, come on up. You're underage, you can't drink. Here he is, number 11, shoulders himself, Brody, Nolly. Tomorrow night, tomorrow night we're in Barefield. And on Friday night we're in the Shebeen. And on Saturday night in Johnno's. And on Sunday night they're in Bushy Park. Hold on a second. Toughen. Louis is inside in the corner here. I don't know, is he drunk or tired? But he's not getting off this stage. Because I'll tell you one thing. I have listened to him. Well, I have done a small little bit of swearing. I have listened to him this past 3 months, slagging everyone. He got a kick against Rathnure in the ribs. I don't know what it was for, but I think he deserved it. But Louis, come on, hold your hand, say a few words. Louis Mulqueen!
Kind of a bit embarrassing to ask me talk when I don't usually speak too much. And when Mr. Connor said he trained a small bit, he actually did a small bit because he wasn't able to keep up with us. But Blackie, sorry, Blackie. No, just one little point is that everybody here tonight, everybody see the flags in Croke Park today. That was worth 5 or 6 points to us. And as we were watching it, you know, from the sideline and watching it on the field or whatever, that lifted players when we needed it all throughout the year. When we needed it against Rathnure and other teams like that, it's great to have that support. And I'd like to thank you for that personally, myself, from the team and from mentors with me as well. Second thing is that I've been around a while with different teams, but the bunch of lads that are up on this stand are one of the best bunch of people you could ever work with in your life, for commitment, for skill, for intelligence. I put intelligence big time in there because that's needed a lot in hurling. And the club itself as well, from officers from the top all over the place, you get to meet a finer set of officers and club mentors and people to work with that I've ever come across in all my long years at this stage. As long as but overall, I don't know, that's a fabulous bunch of team here, and I think they deserve everything that they got today. And song. Only if Joe sings with me. Come on, Joseph. They tell me he plays a good tin whistle as well, but I don't know about that. Joe scored for the first time in his hurling career today. And he got so excited he jumped so high he pulled a hamstring. And we couldn't lose after he scored. But having said that, I'll start Joe off and he'll continue. Is that right, Joe? What are we singing?
Oh, my lovely road. You're the queen of all the roses, and the leaves that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely rose.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's time for all these children here in front of us, Shane, go home. Before we go, right, it was set in Croke Park today. I always wanted to do this. I'll probably never do it at my age, but I want to give 3 cheers for this great Doora Barefield team. Hip hip! Hip hip!